welcome. This is our 5th episode, I believe, of 20 Sides, where we delve into the madness of D&D. With me are some very talented players and characters, likewise, starting with Ed, who is playing our human wizard, Sethanon. Say hello, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
You minus 10 experience. Minus 10.
Oh, no.
De-inspiration.
Yes. Next, joining us as our stream queen, who you may be familiar with her stream as you're watching it right now. But that is No Life Queen, who's playing our gnome wizard, Blivette. If you might introduce yourself.
Hello.
And then, of course, we have our very chivalrous Picard playing the paladin Dubois, Sieur Dubois.
Bonjour.
He's from Nantes. We also have Richard, who is currently playing Rahaj, our tiefling cleric. I say currently because he may die in the next episode. Who knows?
With his track record.
With his track record, it's certainly possible. Hazel.
I gotta restart real quick because I'm not getting someone's voice.
Entire party to go except for me.
Nope, I'm still not getting it.
So foolish.
Are you not hearing one of us?
Sean has nothing going on over there.
Oh, I have.
Oh no, Sean's muted.
Okay.
Sean's muted right now.
Yeah, I think he's probably still talking to whatever he's talking about.
Lavender babies.
But anyways,
Okay.
Also joining us is Hazel, who is playing our elf druid by the name of Jacket.
Hola.
Yep. And before I get to the rest of everyone, I forgot to mention I need some of you to roll history and arcana checks. So I think Sean hasn't rolled yet. I don't believe Picard. I don't believe you've rolled yet.
No.
What about eating what now? What does that mean?
We're just talking about eating babies.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Whether or not it's a feasible, option when you're in the Shadowfell. So also roll a Arcana check, Picard.
But are there any babies to eat in the Shadowfell? I mean...
That's a good question. Well, they would be shadow babies in that case.
You probably don't want to meet them.
No.
God, why do I roll the worst every time?
It would be like Dead Space babies.
Yeah, those are adorable. All right, so congratulations, Picard. You passed your Arcana class when you were studying. When that priest who taught you everything you know apparently knows a little bit about magic. So I'm gonna drop you some extra lore. Of course, you guys don't have to read this if you don't want to, but it's just a little extra reading on the side. Sean, you can also roll Arcana. And I believe everyone else has already rolled theirs. Just checking. Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Let me check. No, yeah, you did terribly. You rolled a 6.
I don't think I rolled ever, actually.
You rolled a great animal handling check afterwards.
It was so good. It was such a good check.
All right. Unfortunately, Talrath, you are not versed in this particular bit of information. That's okay. You don't need to know. It's not need to know stuff. Just a little extra reading.
Hey, Sean.
Continuing with my introductions, now that we are joined by Sean as well, playing our elven blood hunter, Talrath. Why don't you introduce yourself, Sean?
Boy.
That's great. Excellent. That's really captivating.
Okay,
And of course, soon enough, we will be joined by Juno, who is playing our human rogue by the name of Helena.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. You're here.
Bonjour.
And so what we do at the beginning of every episode is I have everyone roll for volunteer positions. They don't have to volunteer if they don't want to, but if you want to, just roll a 70. And the highest roll picks first. Our chores, essentially, are the rule master, who checks on the rule book whenever we need something checked. The Time Lord keeps track of in-game progression of time in the story. Arithmancer does complex math that I don't want to do because I'm bad at math. And the chronicler just takes notes of everything that's happening in the game. If you look at our YouTube page, I think it's also on No Life Queen's stream. Should be a link to our previous notes in case you'd rather read like a point form edition of what's happened so far.
It's not linked on the stream, but it is on YouTube. It's
not linked on the okay, yeah. So
wait,
if you
point form? Oh dear.
Well, sometimes it's point form. It's a different person every time, so you get a little bit of a different flavor with each edition of the journal. But you can always check that out if you have time. So let's see here. Looks like the highest roll this time would be Richard with 47.
I am the math lord.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, if anyone hasn't rolled that still wants to, you may still.
Oops. Oh my god.
Okay, looks like it doesn't matter to you.
This better not be a reflection of how this game's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm rolling high. It's all good, right?
It's always a bad sign when Richard is the one rolling high, because it's still like pretty low. But anyways, next would be Sean.
Yeah, I'll take the Rollmaster again.
Awesome. And then after that, Hazel.
I was gonna take Arithmancer. Can I bug out?
Yeah, you can pass. Picard.
I'll take the Time Lord.
Awesome. And then Juno, you want Chronicler?
Sure.
Awesome.
And
of course,
who's gonna be so mean to me?
well, it's got time. But and of course, Shandy Blivette is always our stream queen. It's the mandatory volunteer position, which we all love her for. So, just to pick up from where we left off last week, we continued our journey into the Shadowfell. After a very terrifying battle with an ogre zombie, you guys decided you needed to rest a little. You found a large farmhouse, which is in the midst of like an endless field of corn, just corn for miles. It's probably the corniest field you've ever seen.
You're always so funny and witty.
Thanks.
That was an amazing job.
I don't write, like, you can't make this stuff up. It comes to me on the spot. But anyways, you find this farmhouse, which was not corny. It was actually a little creepy, as you found a deceased skeleton in the attic, which had a suicide note, which was referring to fear of being stuck and trapped, essentially, by some unknown entity. But you all managed to get a good, solid rest. Some of you leveled up, and even played a few games in the morning, got to know each other a little bit more, and you set out towards Shadow Damson. There you were beset by a number of different animated scarecrows, as well as some regular scarecrows that you just killed anyways. It would seem that they were responsible for keeping the previous tenant captive in the farmhouse. But now you're continuing through the cornfields as you finished off the scarecrows, heading towards Shadow Damson. Are you continuing on, or do you want to do anything in particular?
Before we leave the place, can I check the charred body of the scarecrow that was in front of me for any loot?
Oh yeah, go ahead and loot that body.
Time-honored tradition of stealing when the person is dead.
Am I supposed to roll something?
Oh yeah, so the one next to you, give me an investigation check.
The one that took 22 damage.
And still stood.
Hey, let's go!
So looking through, there's some tattered clothes, just common clothes. There's like a sack with some holes cut in it, which was the face. And underneath that, you find hay, and then more hay, and then just lots of hay.
I want to take the sack and put it over my head.
Okay.
Will it fit over the horns, though?
You essentially look like Batman Begins Scarecrow right now, but with horns.
Wait, never mind. Take it off. I'm not looking like that.
Anyone else doing anything before you leave?
No, just ready to go.
So you continue on?
Yeah.
All right, so you continue on to Shadow Damson. Walking Mira, she just casually mentions to you, there's one thing I should let you know about once we reach the town. The research team reported seeing many, I suppose you would call them denizens of Shadow Damson, but they weren't like the regular townsfolk of Damsonville. They appeared like silhouettes of people, just these dark remainders of life that is withered down into this shallow husk of a being. They said for the most part they seem to go about their business, but be careful not to touch any of these shades, as they called them. And if you keep your distance, we should be fine. And then she continues on.
What happens if we touch them?
Pain, for the most part, just pain, and armor seems to do nothing to protect against it.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
That is comforting, thank you.
Of course. And Jackie, you want to do something?
Can I look for tracks on the way there, just in case I see any researcher-esque footprints in the dirt?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a survival check.
No researchers, just basilisks.
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds.
Please.
Basilisks can be researchers too. Let's not be biased.
You know what? I'm taking damage for that.
You do not see any tracks that you can recognize towards Shadow Damson. I mean, like there's the road it's basically cracked stone with like just dirt kind of in between where the stones have kind of cracked open, but nothing you can make out of any signs or traces of people recently, anyways. So you continue on to Shadow Damson. Now you're actually about at least half a mile north of the road. As you start to get a little bit closer, you're about half a mile from Shadow Damson, and you can actually see the walls of the town. They're about 60 feet up from the ground. So you're right around here, just a little bit north of the road, and you come out of the cornfields. Finally, the cornfields end. There's about half a mile of just dirt field, and then you hit the wall, and it just goes straight up 60 feet. To the south of you, you can actually make out the road, which goes into the gates of the town leading in.
Did normal Damson have a giant wall?
Oh yeah, the town had like a perimeter wall with like guard houses on the outside and everything.
What's the condition of the wall?
The wall, give me a perception check.
It's a wall. It's not hard to miss.
It's not hard.
Fine.
Depending on how good your perception check, you may notice more than your average player.
Yay! What do I see on the plated wall?
She doesn't even see the wall.
Well, it is a sheer, like, just stone 60 feet up, but it is in bad disrepair. Like, there's the cracks in it. There's, entire sections have kind of, like, plopped out, so there's, like, recesses in the wall from where it's crumbled. You can see at the top there are, the little archways for archers to shoot out of, but like a lot of them are falling apart. Other than that, you don't notice anything significant. Blivette.
If I look up and try to see the guard checks, whatever, can I tell if they're there or if there's anyone in them?
You can give me a perception check as well. Yeah.
When you said there's a 60-foot wall, in real life, I looked up to see the 60-foot wall wasn't there.
You're doing it right. You're role-playing right. So, Shandy, you can actually see, it's not a full guardhouse, but there is, at the top, like a door, which leads into a small building. It's like the size of an outhouse, though, but there's a door, and it leads off to some place you can't see quite that far over. But it's currently right at the top of the wall where the patrols would normally be.
And waiting. I can't tell if anyone's up there.
You don't see any movement or anything like that, no.
Okay.
Well,
You guys want to quickly spy on the town before we enter it?
That would be a good idea.
how would we spy through a wall?
I'm not. Dig is. And the plan is just let Dig climb up the wall, and then I'll ask him what he saw up there with his more pitiful elf rat eyes, but he'll be seeing stuff.
Who is Dig?
I show him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's a rat!
Has it been in your clothes this entire time?
Yeah.
Well, rats are very smart creatures, so
That is not true. They are
You
rats.
should know.
Yeah, just let the rats stick out the town, whatever.
Can I let Dig climb up the wall?
He can try to
60
climb
feet?
up the wall. It's 60 feet. Like I said, it is like a flat wall. There are some cracks, so it's possible, but it would be very difficult for him to make it up the wall.
Be ready to catch him.
Oh, I will be. He has a strength of 2. He could probably make it.
Yeah, it's probably not. Rats not best at crawling up sheer cliff sides.
If what Mira said is accurate, the front door might be actually fairly welcoming.
Well, Mira replies, "Yes, that's how the research team normally entered. There's no guards on patrol or anything. It's mostly deserted town, really."
But there is the problem that they also got lost, which is unsettling.
Well, it isn't without its dangers, that is for certain.
Mira, may I ask you, you cast the fire spell a lot. What else can you do? Do you have anything that can help us here?
I do have a few spells, although I admit combat is not my specialty. But in addition to the firebolts, I'm quite versed in the spells of message. I can communicate discreetly with someone within 60 feet. Minor illusion, as you may have seen previously. I can protect myself if need be, if I'm in danger. I'm able to identify rare and magical artifacts using my arcane abilities, and I can write messages in a illusory script that is unseeable to those who I do not wish to see it. Comes in handy when trying to keep your research notes private from those who might steal it.
And we can also leave a very mean message when we leave.
Well, if you think of anything, I'm certainly all ears. Alana, you wanted to do something?
Is the wall climbable?
So yeah, there are cracks. It's 60 feet, so it's a difficult climb. Like someone who is an experienced climber would be able to do it, but they'd have a hard time. A novice climber would have to be very lucky and have favor with the gods to make it all the way up there.
How
especially
tall
without
is the wall?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Ah.
So
I have a better way around this.
out of character, falling 60 feet is 66 bludgeoning damage.
I can take it.
So it
Yay!
hurts. Jackie, you wanted to do something?
I can turn into a spider and just climb the wall if that makes it easier.
You absolutely can, yeah.
Or we can just go through the front door.
We don't know what's in there, though. Well, we have an idea, but what if that's changed since the research team has last been here?
There's a
Then
surefire
we
way
would-
to find out what's in there.
That is
Which
true.
is?
You walk through the gate.
Walk through the front door.
Okay, the gate. If otherwise something seems off, I'm voting spider.
Well, you seem very confident, Jacket. Maybe you should lead.
No.
Alright.
Your rat could spy up ahead if we're not confident enough to do it ourselves.
I am sure we can walk through the front door ourselves.
I'm sure too.
Whatever we do, we should do it quickly. Remember, we are on a timer.
Oh yes, speaking of which, now that you've made it all the way to the town, it would have been another hour since you left the farmhouse yesterday. So I believe you left at 7 a.m. because you wanted to wait till day.
Right.
So it would be about 8 a.m. at this point.
So we're about a day in now, right?
You're almost a full 24 hours in, yeah.
That, we should do it quickly. Whatever
Okay,
we do.
front door.
All right.
This is
And
never a
so-
good idea.
I'm just putting your tokens up on the top side of the map so you can do your marching order.
Oh no. How do you want it? Left to right or up to down?
Left to right, and you can walk side by side if you wish. Just I need to know who's in the front, who's in the back, who's in the middle.
I'm gonna walk Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Go.
Alana, you coming?
Yeah.
Hostile telegraph? Yeah, look at us.
All right, so Elena and Talrath in the front.
Well, I can't see the.
You
It's all
can't
the
see
way
yourself?
up.
Yeah,
Scroll
just
up.
scroll up. I guess I can.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we're up at the top.
Also,
Oh.
how are we 24 hours into the time limit? I remember
no.
we went in at like 2 p.m. or something, and
Yeah.
if it's 7 a.m., it would
Oh,
be
did
like
we?
15.
It's
You're
8 now.
you're not. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. You're not. You're almost 24 hours. I guess it's like another 8 hours or so.
Oh, then we can explore. We're fine. How far is it
This
from
last
here
one.
back to the door?
The cave. Well, you walked through the cornfields, so it took you a lot longer. So the total time it took you was probably about 3 hours because you walked through the cornfields. It was like
If
3
we
to 4
didn't,
hours. If
would
you
it be
didn't,
like-
it would be half that time if you took the road.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, we have some time. We can do this.
All right. So as you head south towards the road, you come to the large opening in the town walls. You can see now inside the town there are many crumbling buildings, a lot of houses with like collapsed roofs. The road continues to get more broken and shattered as it progresses through the town. You see this is quite a large town. I mean, it's, again, similar to Damsonville, just a lot more depressing. There are lots of trees on the side of the road that are completely dead, all the leaves fallen off. And, okay, sorry, it's just Atlanta. And as you're progressing through, you do see ahead of you, as you're walking now just a couple feet, about 10, 20 feet into town, you see ahead of you some movement as this shadowy figure, almost like the outline, the silhouette of a person, but blurry and wispy with smoke kind of billowing off it. And smaller than a person, about just a little bit bigger than Blivette, essentially. You see this dark, semi-translucent black shadow of a person. And it walks out through the door of one of the houses into the street, and it walks over to what appears to be a broken down stall, like a merchant stall that's completely run down and collapsed. And it stands at the stall, and it begins, you see it making these motions like it's picking something up, but it's not actually holding anything. And it sets something in midair and leaves it there. Then it turns again and picks something else up. And it's miming these actions like it's setting something up. You see some more coming out through the alleyway on the left side of you. You see two more walking out. They're still about 30 feet away from you. But they walk out, they walk over to the first shadow you saw, and they begin standing in front of it. And you see one reach out its hand, or what sort of like a glob of an arm, which would be a hand if it was a person. And it reaches out towards the other one. The other one reaches back towards it. They hold their hands together for a moment, then part. The two that walked over to that broken down cart, they eventually just wander off into the street.
From just the silhouettes alone, do I recognize any of the people?
They don't have really any faces. They're just like completely featureless. They're sort of like that. Have you ever seen Spirited Away? They're like that shadow person with the mask, kind of like that, but without the mask.
So it's not like a Blivette silhouette. Like I wouldn't be able to recognize anybody.
You can't even make out like what race it is. It's just like a general like humanoid. And at the bottom, where the torso heads towards the ground, there aren't even legs. It just sort of like fades out into this smoky, wispy, black darkness.
Okay.
Was that your action, Richard?
Yeah, I was just gonna see. Yeah.
Well, this isn't unsettling at all.
Mm-hmm. And Mira kind of moves in closer to you guys, and she's, "You should be fine. Just keep a safe distance from them." As you continue farther into the street, you hear a groaning from an alleyway behind you. And then, as you turn to look, Suddenly, a zombie comes lumbering out from the alleyway towards you guys, very slowly.
Does
But
it
then,
see
as it appears to be walking towards you, what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll just pull out the crossbow. I won't shoot it. I'll just take aim.
All right. Anyone else doing anything as he does this?
I turn to
drawing
Mira real quick
weapon.
and ask her if it looks like one of the researchers.
Oh, Mira looks.
Ooh.
It's hard to tell. This thing looks like it's been dead far too long to be one of my associates.
How slow is it moving?
Okay then.
Oh, it's moving zombie speed, but it is moving towards you.
So if we walk, are we faster than it?
You can definitely outwalk it. Like it's not moving that fast. So you continue on.
Should we
Yeah.
just keep walking?
Yeah, let's just keep
That might
going.
be wise.
Yes, let's go.
All right. As you continue on, just about a few feet further, another zombie comes out from the alleyway ahead of you guys. Starts walking into the street.
Oh, great.
This is
And then
not
as you
good.
see this, and you all kind of stare at it, you're kind of like, oh shit, what do we do? Right next to you, another zombie starts walking out towards you. I want you guys to click on your tokens and roll initiative for me.
Always with the zombies.
Zombies. Gotta love those
Zombies.
zombies.
Oh boy.
Nice natural one. I got lower than you. I rolled higher.
Great, am I at the top?
Not die before Rahaj.
That is actually mind blowing. Like I can't believe that just happened.
Well, you got the highest roll before, and then although technically,
Save
I
us.
guess Hazel got the lowest roll there, but
Because she rolled a natural one, right?
exactly. All right,
Who goes
so
first in this case?
as you should now see the streets, you can see there are a few more shadows walking about the street that you managed to keep your distance from. But these zombies, you now see there's another zombie farther down the street that's walking towards you, that's blocking your path. The one that you saw before is starting to catch up to you. And we begin our initiative. I just have to roll initiative for these guys. Let's see here.
Yes, lower than me.
Well, so far, hold your horses. All right.
Oh, the shadow's gonna fight us?
It's
Probably
a good
not.
question.
That is horribly unfortunate if they do.
They seem to just be miming their last actions in life, so just as long as you don't get in the way of their pathfinding, I'm sure we're fine.
It'd be funny if in their past life they got in a fight right where we're standing.
Yeah, just a brawl right in the perfect middle there where no other shadows were. Perfect!
Yeah, man.
It's time to have the daily brawl.
So is anyone else not seeing their characters on the turn order now?
No,
I see a zombie in two shades on
Yeah.
the
I
turn order.
see. You guys don't see yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
no, they got
gone. It
removed.
wiped.
Okay, well I see them, so that's all I need to know. That's weird
Okay.
that it went for you.
I think we should just re-roll.
no.
I have to go first.
Oh, hey, you're
Liv,
not the
save
only. You're not the only one who got a natural one.
No, she. Oh, one of the things that. Okay, I thought you were
A
like.
natural one.
I still need
All right.
Mira and Alana to roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
thank
true.
God. A shade is just as useless as I am.
That's actually your shade.
Oh, rude.
Is Juno not back yet?
I guess not.
Okay, I'll roll for her. Okay, Mira, how are you doing? That's not bad. It's 10 for Mira. And then, of course, for Juno. Alright, but in any case, looks like, because we're going to wait, I'll let Alana hold her turn, so Blivette, you're going to go first.
Okay, I'm... The zombie that's
Jeez.
coming up behind us, I guess I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll an attack.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, sorry, and I accidentally gave Mira Alana's Initiative. All right. So 23 definitely hits and takes 4 fire damage. Sorry, so the one, could you just ping the one that you were talking about?
I guess
see it
that's
there.
the one that's coming up behind us.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. Right.
This monitor.
As you shoot out firebolt, quick reacting to the zombie approaching you behind, and it catches it in the shoulder, burns it a little bit. And so that brings us next, after Blivette, to Dubois.
I guess I'm going to get out my sword, get my sword out, and then charge to this one, and hit it with my two-handed sword.
Nice. All right, go ahead.
That's
14. Yeah, that definitely hits.
9 slashing damage.
Excellent. As you cleave a piece of its torso off, some ribs fall apart, some guts spill out. That's going to bring us next to the zombie's turn, however. So that was 9 damage. So the zombie, starting with the one that you just attacked, Dubois. Oh, and sorry, did you move your token up? Are you guys not
Yep.
seeing? Yeah, okay. Is your token not on the board?
No, his token's on there.
It's,
Oh, sorry, you went down that one. I saw you pointing your ruler at the top one instead. I guess that was someone else. Alright, see here. I just need to zoom out some more. I'm all discombobulated. So the one right next to you, Picard, is going to try and swing its dirty, filthy claws at you. That's an 11 to hit.
It does not.
That does not, yeah, and it just keeps wailing on you. The next one farther down the street over here is going to start moving towards you guys. And now that it's got your scent, it's going to dash. Now remember, these green boxes are difficult terrain, so just keep that in mind. The one next to you in the alleyway here is going to rush up to Talrath. Right here, and he's going to try and swing at him. Sorry, you guys are a little off the... I copy-pasted you. Just a little off the thing. There we go. So now the zombie's going to take a slam at Talrath. And a 9 to hit you, Talrath.
No.
All right, that one misses. It's going to bring us next to... Let's see here. This one over in the corner. It's going to come running up. It's also going to use its full movement to dash. Let's see, 5, 15... That's as far as I can get. That's it for the zombies. Oh no, there's one right up here. So this one's actually going to try and stumble over these. Oh no, I can't quite get over that. But it's going to go right up to Mira and try and swipe at her. See, there's a 5. Nope, just misses as it stumbles over this crate full of just refuse. It's going to bring us next to Mira's turn. She is going to disengage and get the heck away from that zombie over here. Bring us next to the Shades. Let's see here. They are going to ready in action. Bring us next to Talrath.
That's not good.
And I'm not missing anyone else on the turn order, right? We got everyone now?
Well, I mean, we can't
We
see
can't
it.
see it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess, well, if I skip your turn, then just let me know.
So I'm going to make a melee attack against the one that tried to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that hits.
I believe it does. Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 damage.
Plus 8 crimson right.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So let's see here. This one takes 8 damage. Fire damage as your flaming sword cleaves into it, and it moans, bringing us. Unless you want to move,
No, I think I'm
Oh,
good where I am.
it's gonna be Sethanon's turn next.
Okay. I'm going to cast Frostbite on this zombie here,
Yeah, frostbite.
but I have a hostile within 5 feet, so I get disadvantage, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, no. If you're targeting the one that's next to you, then it's disadvantage. But if you're targeting one far
Okay.
away, you don't get disadvantage. That's
Okay.
I don't think it's from a different system.
It doesn't matter.
freeze ray.
Yeah, you. It does like you're a little bit threatened with that other one there, so you kind of veer off with your shot there. Unless you want to move, it's going to be Jacket's turn next.
I am ending my turn.
All right, so Jacket.
Okay, I am gonna... Wait, how far is that? That's enough space. So, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and two-handed attack that guy.
Awesome. Give it a shot.
Let's drag myself over there, just so I'm out of range of a lot of the shades in case they decide to pull something nonsensical. And, so Shillelagh... Oh, of course, I still get a natural 1, even with all my preparation.
You run up, you're like so excited to use this new ability that you haven't quite tested it out, and like as your staff begins faintly glowing with this magical energy, just like, whoa, that's cool, I didn't know it could do that, and you get distracted by that. But at least you know it works, so, you know, not a complete loss. It's going to bring us to the Shade's turn again. Now, most of them are also readying their action, except for this one that's right next to you, Blivette. As it slowly begins wandering closer to you, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw, Blivette.
Oh God!
It starts just wandering towards you with its sort of silhouetted arms reaching out towards you, almost like to embrace you. But you quickly, turn around, notice this, and you sidestep out of the way. We'll say, here, you can move your token one space.
Go right back here then.
It's moving slowly as it's approaching you, but then as it gets closer to you, it starts moving quicker and quicker until it eventually tries to like wrap its arms around you, and you just make it out to the side there. That's gonna bring us next to, let's see, Rahaj.
Question for this spell right here. Am I a willing creature?
Yes, yeah, you can use it on yourself. Yeah.
Man, just like Rahaj would. I'm gonna take just a little step to back with Talrath, and I'll cast that on myself.
Awesome. All right. I'm just gonna do a little token thing to let you know that you're. Oh, what's a good? Here, there you go. Got protection. It's gonna bring us next to Alana. Is Juno still away? I believe she is. All right, so she is going to.
For her.
No. What she's gonna do is, well, she's got the zombie bearing down on her, so I think she's gonna disengage, and she's gonna try and hop up this the side of the wall to get up on the roof there. So let's see if she can make it. Gotta open her character sheet again. So she's gonna make an acrobatics check, which she is crazy at.
Oh my god.
Ooh, but rolls a natural 1. I'm really sorry, Alana. I'm really, really sorry. As she tries to run up the wall.
Acrobatics.
Huh?
Don't the 8 acrobatics do anything if you still roll a 1?
I don't know what you mean.
You just failed it.
No, Jacket is still a failure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a natural 1 is a failure no matter what you're doing, pretty much. So she tries to run up the wall, but she just can't get any good handholds, and she just skids down back to the ground there. That's going to bring us next to...
That was cool, Alana.
Shut up and focus on the zombies. And bring us next to Blivette.
I'm gonna move away from the shade. Move. Yeah, I guess right there. And witch bolt that. Well, I guess I'll witch bolt the zombie that's closest to me right here.
Awesome.
Does the shades get attack opportunities?
The shade does not get an attack.
That's right. It doesn't have an attack thing because it's not in the spell book. Okay. So.
Oh yeah. You have to just roll. So let's see. It has to make a save, or no? You do a attack roll. Yeah. So make a ranged spell attack. Guess it's 1d20 plus 5. 18. That definitely hits. So go ahead and roll damage. 1d12. As Emperor-style lightning arcs out from your fingertips and begins electrocuting the zombie as it is trying to walk towards you. That ends your turn. It's going to bring us to Dubois.
I am going to swing at it again.
Excellent.
There goes.
That does hit. Go ahead and calculate your damage.
8.
8 damage. Excellent. Yeah, and you like cleave its arm off. It's still trying to swipe at you with its other, but it is looking very unhealthy right now, even for a corpse. And so as you're doing this, it's going to bring us next to the zombie's turn. So Talrath, the zombie it's just bearing down, you trying to claw at you as you're trying to hold it off with your sword there. Let's see here. As this happens, you hear off in the distance. Let's see. Basically, coming about at least 100 feet away, you hear this very distant, like a little explosion. You're not sure where it's coming from, but suddenly, the zombie in front of you, its chest just like bursts open with like blood splattering in front of you. As now there's a hole in its chest, and it almost falls to the ground.
Nice.
But the zombie, it's still living and it's still gonna try and swipe at you. So it makes a slam attack at you. Does a 12 hit you, Talrath?
No.
No. So
Why
yeah,
are you so strong?
it was about to claw at you, and then like the impact that it received just like threw it off. The one down by you is gonna hit Jacket over there. So it's gonna make a slam attack at her now.
Oh boy.
18 to hit. I believe that.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's gonna roll damage. You take 2 bludgeoning damage as it swings into you.
Ow.
Let's see here. The zombie that was running towards you. It's being shocked, but it's still trying to walk towards you, Blivette, as the electricity courses through its body. So it's gonna walk right up to you and try and make a slam attack on Blivette. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow.
So you take 7 total bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And you're gonna have to make. I don't know if it's concentration for Witch Bolt or not.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Yeah, so make a concentration check.
But
So
I
you
have
to-
1 hit point left.
Ooh.
So, concentration, what do I...
So it's basically a Constitution save. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. You have to beat 10 essentially, and you did not. So unfortunately, as you're electrocuting it, it swings at you, and your hands go wild. You lose connection with the Witch Bolt. Let's see here. The zombie behind you guys.
Can she take her turn?
Oh, I took your turn for you. Sorry.
I thought the turn you took was the one where she stumbled, and that was the first one because she held her action.
Oh, I guess you did technically miss a turn because you were supposed to go first. So yeah, Alana, you can take an extra turn now.
Hey,
Essentially,
got
what's
you back.
happened is I tried to make you climb up onto the rooftops so you'd have a better vantage point, but you rolled a natural 1.
Tristan! Oh my god! Okay.
You
So-
rolled a natural 1, so don't be.
Then I made fun of you.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it again. So I climb up the roof, to the roof.
All right, acrobatics check, please.
Alright. I cannot believe I fell!
Also,
Nice!
Oh, hey!
Wow.
yes, you definitely make it up there. Also, your health, you should be at full health, aren't you?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think you took any damage in the last battle, and you had a long rest.
Oh yeah, I am at full health. Just the red bar is not
Okay, what is your health at right now?
12.
12? Okay, that's better.
Okay,
Right, yeah,
yeah.
so you make it up onto the roof. Now, hold on, I think your vision might be screwed. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just take care of that.
You're level 1 with 12 HP?
She's crazy constitution, man. Alright, there, you should see better now.
Oh, did I ever add my constitution modifier?
Um,
You keep going, I'll look it up.
I shoot the sky with my short bow.
Awesome. Alright, go ahead and roll an attack. That definitely hits. Roll damage. Excellent. Yeah, your arrow flies right through the back of its skull and pokes out the front, and it falls to the ground. However, it is going to try and make a Constitution saving throw, and it fails. Rolls a 2.
Nice.
So
Huzzah.
it falls to the ground. You hit it through the brain, and it just falls limp. So that ends your turn. The rest of the zombies still taking their turn. So this one's going to run right up to Sethanon and going to try and make a slam attack at you. That's a 13
It hits.
against Sethanon. Ooh, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage as it claws away at you.
Looking
Um,
rough.
Squishy wizards.
This other one is also running up. It's going to take an attack at Mira.
Oh, hell no.
That's an unnatural 20 against her. So she takes 4 bludgeoning damage as
Oh
well.
my god.
She is not looking too pretty. But that's going to end the zombie's turn, bring us next to Mira. Ooh, what's Mira going to do? She... Actually, hold on. What's her armor class? 22. I just have to read one of her spells real quick, because I forgot what she can do. She has special powers.
She can write a message for him.
Yes, she's going to write a lovely message saying, "Please don't kill me, Mr. Zombie." Okay, I just got to read what this does, because my memory is a little foggy. +5 bonus. What's her armor class? 11. So no, it wouldn't be worth it. So yeah, it slashes away at her. She's not looking good. She is going to cast, I guess, Firebolt at disadvantage on the zombie right next to her.
Hey.
Even with disadvantage, she hits. Yeah, so she's going to do 8 damage. Wow, she's doing not too bad. She is angry. That's going to bring us next to the Shade's turn. So the Shade right next to you, Sethanon, seeing Blivette run away, you are now the closest one to it as it begins gliding towards you with its arms outstretched. I want you to... Oh, sorry, this is not that one's turn. I have to wait for that one's turn. It's basically moving towards you, but hasn't acted yet. The one down here, I guess the other ones are holding their actions. So it's going to bring us next to Talrath.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and take a swipe again at the one attacking Stephanon.
Nice. Go ahead. This zombie, right?
Definitely doesn't hit.
Guys, we're doing so good today.
Ooh.
As always.
Not very good roll. Swing wide. You like cut a piece of zombie and like it doesn't care. Next to for some reason I initiative. That's Sethanon.
All right. I will disengage and I guess go for a roof. I have 10 dexterity. This.
Get Alana to help you up.
Oh. Could I do that?
Yeah, she can definitely
Already got
help you.
approved.
So
You
we
have to ask politely. And she already saved her ass once, so she could do it again.
Shoot me with an arrow! Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and run over and be like, assistance, please.
I kind of.
Grab me.
So what we can do.
Can't hear Tristan.
So essentially, when this turn. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Since it's not your turn yet, you can hold your action to climb up once your turn. Help you.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna bring us to Jack next.
Okay, you're really lagging out on me. Does everyone else getting
Yeah,
this? As well?
It's really
Dude,
hard to
Tristan
understand
turned
him.
into a robot.
Oh, is it me? Is
Yeah,
it
you're
me?
Yeah.
lagging and
Yeah.
then it's trying to keep up.
Let me just refresh and hold that thought.
Quick, while he's gone, everyone add 20 more hit points.
Okay.
I need it.
Guys, quick, everyone level up.
Will do.
Okay, so I guess. Wait, is that next to a roof? I can't see with the vision right now. That's next to a roof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just hop on there and cast Firebolt, I suppose. Hopefully it won't end up like that other time I tried to jump onto a roof.
Well, the thing that you just pinged to jump on, that's just like a pile of wood.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, it's gonna slow you down.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just try to hop onto the roof first then. Wish me luck, boys! Gals!
Like acrobatic.
Between.
Mm,
He's still laggy, but...
He wants to roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Who's making it? Is it me?
Jacket.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, please. I'll get on the roof.
Proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
Success. Make it all the way up. And I'll make it a
Can
bit
I
easier
cast
for you
a
to see.
fireball down on the guy? Or, wait, I think it costs an action to get a firebolt up. Produce flame.
Yeah, so you basically you
Can I taunt it towards me though, so it doesn't get distracted by
So-
Dubois? Can I just sort of blow a raspberry at it, so it notices me?
You can try and distract him. Make a performance check.
Oh? He's coming back a little bit. You take those. You said performance. Yeah, there we go.
I blow the best raspberry in the world.
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
robotic.
Seems to notice you.
Yeah.
I'm still hard to
Autobots, roll out.
Poor Tristan.
Close and reopen my browser.
There you go. Wait.
So
Hey, you're back.
Sandra.
Uh,
Yeah, no, we lost you again.
I'm gonna reset my browser. No.
Un momento, por favor, signore. Okay.
Out of nowhere, many robots stormed roads.
This has turned into a sci-fi campaign.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't wait to meet Boom Lady, but this is why I thought we should spy the area, because it's like, well, if we know where the zombies are, we can just avoid them. But
I mean,
no,
no, you're 100%
we
What's
can
gonna
just
happen
walk
anymore?
through the front door. Nothing
Hazel,
bad will
Hazel.
happen.
You're so right. We should have scouted, but there's no way Rahaj was waiting to scout. I was going in no matter what.
Fine, but you could have just followed after me or something. It just,
Nah.
and now we're all in trouble. And we
It's
have
fine.
to jump on roofs and make.
And I'm dying.
Oh, this is fun.
Liv, do you want me to help you onto a roof?
Hold on,
Oh,
wait,
I'm
wait.
done.
Who's trying to talk?
Check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey.
Audio is fine.
For the moment.
Good. Hopefully it'll stay that way. So sorry, it was Alana's turn next, I believe.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Wait.
no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the Shade's turn. The other Shades. So this one that was next to Sethanon, now that he's run away, it's going to start moving towards you, Talrath. So make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Why is it so affectionate?
It just wants to hold you. A dexterity save. Unfortunately, you don't quite make it out. And you're trying to stab the zombie, felt so miserable. As you just barely make it away, part of its arm through your beginning deadly feeling course through your body. You take 4.
Tristan, can you try turning off your camera?
Oh yeah, I think that'll help. Let's see.
It might.
Yeah, might get bandwidth.
Yeah, because I barely caught half of that.
I
know,
I
I
just
thought
You
it
took
check,
4
check.
damage.
Okay,
Alright.
so yeah, you take 4
Oh, so much
necrotic
better.
damage.
Yeah, it keeps coming and going.
It's alright.
It's better now.
It's probably in my computer did an update. Maybe it messed with that. But anyways, you take 4 necrotic. They also serve 1 space. Just keep in mind you will take an opportunity attack if it's from the zombie. If you move away from the zombie, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So last.
Is it my turn?
I think
Sorry,
you said
Atlanta's
Atlanta.
turn.
Wait, I didn't get to go.
Yeah, Raj should get a turn.
I rolled
Did I-
less than the shade.
Yeah, a lot of my turns have disappeared. So give me 1 second.
Should we try
Let's see.
Discord?
Zettle's turn.
I was gonna
Next
suggest
time.
that too.
Yeah, we can give it a try.
Yeah, we might have to go back. We'll try longer. Back to this. Raj, it's your turn.
Okay, so for a bonus action, can I grab Mira and drag her away from that zombie with me?
Yes, you could.
And would the zombie get an attack of opportunity on her if I did?
The zombie would get an opportunity attack on. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because according to something moves you out of the way without, like, against your will, then you do not. It does not trigger an opportunity attack. So no, it would not
So I'm gonna grab Mira. I'm gonna say,
trigger against her.
Blivette, follow me. And I'm just gonna take her, and I'm gonna drag her with me over to this building.
Okay, an opportunity, however. As you are currently within its reach.
Oh, I thought it was fighting Bliv. Oh, I still take it? I still do it?
It's any it gets an opportunity.
Okay,
So it's
well,
going to go ahead and...
It has disadvantage.
Because it is undead. So let's
Yeah.
see here. It's going to roll a... that's a 10 to...
A 10? That's my armor. That's my
Yeah.
armor class. So.
Oh, yeah, then it's let's see here. You take...
How many?
5.
Jesus. All
I
right.
think you mean
It's still
Ultima.
hard. Still?
Yeah, you're still.
Yeah, yeah.
You have like 20 gods,
Okay.
and all of them are varying differences of evil.
Okay,
So
I'm going to
is
suggest
America
we
with me?
try... yeah, she would move with you. No, you can only pull her half your speed.
Which, so that's 15.
So she'd go up here. Yeah.
Alright, well then I'm right. Yeah, let me move me. I'm right. There.
Well, she's out of the way from the sandwich of Tweedledee and Tweedlezombie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
there we
good.
go. So hop onto Discord.
Yeah, I'm going to go over it again.
How fast can you type?
Well, I mean, I think he needs to talk.
Okay, so I guess we're taking a little break then to get this sorted out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use the
Well,
bathroom.
hey guys, let's all take a nice happy break. Man.
When the
Okay,
conversation
so-
turns to football.
By the way, who wants to go after Lady Eboshi after this?
I.
What?
I want this gun.
Who wants to go to Lady Eboshi? What does that mean?
The lady who shot the gun. It's from a Ghibli movie. She's the rifle lady from Princess Mononoke, and she's ridiculously badass. But when you said mask and gun rifle, I was like, Lady Eboshi is here to save us.
Wait, take a quick out-of-game vote. Who's down for Rahaj killing her, and then we take her gun?
No,
No. Bliv
I
needs
she's
hear-
the only person here who likes us.
Bliv needs to
Man,
talk
that-
to her and learn how this thing works so she can start making one.
That means Rahaj is definitely gonna do it. Just so you know.
No.
Bliv will kick you in the shins.
9.
We're on a strict timetable, so I think.
We don't have time for murder.
Guys, it's a second. It's instant. It takes an action. I just touch her and it's over. I take the
No.
gun.
And you
Guys-
take the ability to make it and her knowledge of this plane with her. And
I
she
don't
might be
care.
one of the researchers. Have you thought of that?
By that time, I'll be able to smite.
Oh.
Can I be real? I think Rahaj has forgot what the mission is by now because he was not paying attention. In the cave, he did not care. He was not listening. I mean,
What
God,
are we gonna
well,
do with you?
if she gives us the gun, it goes to me. I lost my battle axe.
Okay. Did we leave off? I believe it was Rahaj's turn.
Yeah, mine just ended. So it's Alana.
Yeah, he drank mid off.
All right. You is next.
Okay, I crouched down and I guess it's Seth. Ed needs to be here, but I crouched down and I I put my hands down, extending my arms for Seth to grab up, and I go hop, hop, grab
So,
on me.
Cephalon's going to use his reaction now to do an acrobatics check. Oh, it is. So it's even with, I guess you might get a natural 20, which is possible with advantage because you are helping him. All right. Well, it's a good thing he had advantage. You see that jumps up and you begin pulling him up over onto the roof.
Hey.
It's gonna bring us next to. Nope.
To who?
All right.
I got a bit
so,
of a
Blivette's next.
Okay.
Dang it.
Oh no, Tristan, not your computer.
I feel you.
Well, we'll try to make it through this. We'll just have to ask a lot of questions to clarify.
Yeah.
I will be the temporary DM.
Okay, but anyway, since it's my turn, I'm going to disengage from this zombie and run after Raj.
Could run after me, but sure.
Well, he told me to follow him, so I'm following him.
Oh, good point, yeah.
So I'm gonna go over here.
Screamed no. No? Why no?
To me, being the temporary DM.
Oh, okay.
And so it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am going to turn back to this zombie here and take the attack of opportunity to come and slam this one here and try to slam it off its feet. But I guess he can attack first. So it does not. I'm going. I'm guessing this is a opposed athletics check. So here goes my check. 21.
What are you doing right now?
You rolled a 6.
Hey!
Yeah, so you're knocking it prone, right?
Yep.
Knocking it down. All right, cool. So it is currently.
And can I use the rest of my
Oops.
movement to move somewhere else? Okay. So I'm going to move here, and that's my turn.
Ed, you got on the roof.
Are you trying to do a heroic sacrifice, Picard? What is this? You're dying on us.
I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned too.
I'm just taking the hits,
Good point. He does have the best armor class.
and I mean there's a lot of squishy people down here, so I have to
Save the squishy mages
Yeah.
from their
Yeah,
folly of
especially the one
choosing
with one
weak
health.
classes. Yeah, someone save Bliv.
Okay, another explosion in the distance. This one next to you, Talrath, ends up taking a ton of damage as part of its shoulder, like the shoulder cap, is just blown off of it.
Also,
Yeah, according it's apparently I'm not running anything else. Also, Discord keeps like saying I'm my.
Call you at 10:30, but I.
Jesus!
Who was that?
That was amazing.
Here, Tristan, to make it easier.
That was my sister. We just got a call from a family friend, and she walked into my room idly and didn't sleep. So I was just kind of like, Elsa, what are you doing?
Here, let's hop on to Roll20. Let Tristan close Discord because that'll cause his computer to have less memory being used, and at least he'll be able to talk some more.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. Now, if we're all on Roll20, his computer should be using less percentage, which means he should be able to talk because anyway, he's typing what we can't hear anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
That was hilarious.
That was straight up like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. That was awesome. Hey Tristan, are you here? Oh,
He's reloading.
I'm so
think-
glad that's
I
recorded
think he
so
just
we can
reloaded.
go back and listen to it. Like over
Oh,
and
yes,
over and over
it's
again.
gonna be there.
I like how long this zombie fight is.
Oh,
This
I like-
section name is technical difficulties.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to think that during these moments, like everything stands still, the world's at like a pause, and it's crazy. No one understands what's going on.
We all go to bullet time.
Check.
Okay, we hear
Hey,
Yeah.
Mika!
You're back.
1, 2, starting.
you. Still a little robot-y, though.
Not as bad.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear
talk.
me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sound
What did la tamouline?
better?
Let's
All right, so the zombie is hitting Talrath, but it just barely hit you. It's gonna go ahead and attack. So I have to read all my little character sheets here. Okay. So it's gonna the damage it does is 3 bludgeoning against you, Talrath. 1 right next to Dubois. It's going to make an attack against him. Let's see here. Let me know. No, it's an 8. I don't believe that hits. Next is going to be the zombie. It's Kira. It's going to try and make another attack against her. It's slowly. It's because it had to use half of its moving towards her. So I believe actually can it make that distance? Let's see. So it's 10 feet stand up and another 10 feet take an attack. Still 20. Are we gonna kill her NPC? No, it's a 5. As she just quickly is running away from it. Let's see, there's down here. It's trying to reach up at you, Jacket. It's gonna try and climb up. Acrobatics check for a zombie, and it rolls a natural 1. So it tries climbing up, but like it just has no get up. See where you are. Let's see here. Next one, I believe that's it for the zombie. So it's gonna bring us to Mira's turn. She's gonna disengage and follow up to. So on her next turn, she can jump up to the roof there, right up here. It's gonna bring us next to the shades. So this shade is going to begin just walking casually, walks through the rubble there on the right next to Dubois, but it's just going to keep walking in that direction. This one walks actually off towards away from you guys, and Sarah is also just crossing the road nonchalantly. There we go. That's going to bring us next to Talrath's turn.
So I'll attack the one that just swung at me.
Yes. Alright, that's go ahead and roll. Attack, or damage, I mean. 8 slashing damage as you hack its head off. However, to surround save. So that's 9 damage total.
Yeah.
So 5 and would be 14. Yeah, it makes its Constitution save. So as it falls to the ground with its head lolling on the ground, its headless body begins standing up again and comes towards you. Let's see. You can also move.
No, I just realized no.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna bring us to Sethanon then.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, I was
Ed,
muted.
you there?
Sorry.
No,
Okay,
it's
let's see. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on that zombie, see if we can take it down. Get it off of Talrath's back.
Awesome.
Just one here. I believe 14 hits a zombie.
Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll damage. That is going to be 1 cold. You knock it down as it's like already headless. It goes down again.
Ooh, cold.
But it's going to make another Constitution save. See, and unfortunately, it begins slowly rising again. So it's currently on the ground.
All right.
Let's slowly. All right, Raj next. Or sorry, Jack is before Raj.
Yeah.
So Jacket. Yeah.
Well, I suppose I tried to produce flame on it.
Awesome.
So that will cost my action, so I'll just have to spell produce flame. Oh, nice.
Nice, that definitely hits. So go ahead and do damage, fire damage. As you create a ball of fire in your hand over the side of the roof there, you almost kill it as it is a little bit on fire. What's left of its care is caught fire. It's 6 to Raj unless you want to move. You would not take opportunity attack because you are at range currently.
Shades go before me. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. You had a 0.
No, I had a 1. We let the shades go first.
So this, you had a 1 minus 1 because your dexterity is.
No, I had a 2 minus 1.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. I guess to reset it.
They've just been going first.
Okay. This one is going to again try and move towards Talrath. So give me a dexterity save.
Oh god.
Fortunately, again, you try and move a little, stepping, he just barely catches you with its arms, leaning in towards you. So you take another 1 necrotic damage.
Sean, what's your health at?
3.
What?
Is this why we're running?
It's gonna bring us next to. He said
Never
3.
mind. 3? Jesus Christ.
So.
Still doing better than me.
So, is it me?
Yes.
Alright. Raj will say to the little one and Mira, get on the roof, and then I'll run around to Talrath, and I'm guessing I saw like his life energy drained from him. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright, go ahead.
Because if he gets hit again with necrotic damage, he's dead for real.
Nice.
There you go, man.
Speaking of that, rules clarification. I know in other editions, or at least in Path of Necrotic Damage, you're like insta-killed, but I don't actually see any of that in the 5th edition rules.
Really?
No, I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure
just a damage type.
changed it.
Oh, it's just a damage
type?
type?
Spells. Yeah, I know there's certain spells like there's like Ray of Death or something where if you, but no, I don't think you actually instantly die. Just so in case you're worried.
Oh well, should I change what I did then?
Well,
No, he still needs hit points.
All right, he'll have the
Still,
9, whatever.
You can.
it's
There
thrilling
you
now.
go, there you go, Mr. Sean. You can have 9 hit points,
Thank you.
and I guess I'll just stand
Did
there.
you want to have anything else? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm good.
You could set up a bonus action, like shove a zombie away from you if it tries to get too close.
Oh, as a
or-
bonus action, can I like kick it with my
Ready
foot?
action, yeah.
Well, he already used his action to heal, so he had to wait for his next.
I really can't do anything, so
I thought you could
I'll
set a ready action
so-
as a bonus.
I'll just be done.
Okay.
All right, Alana.
I pat Seth on the shoulder. I say, "Good job," and I jump to that side of the roof.
Seth
Give
wings
me
at her.
Oh,
Of the roof. I take a leap.
awesome. Give me. Actually, you can do running, jump up to your strength strength score actually in feet. So that's only 5 feet. You can do that, no problem. Oh yeah, you're gonna do attack.
Do I want to attack? Yeah. I will shoot this guy with my arrow.
Awesome. Go ahead and give it a shot. Literally. That will just barely hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
these guys are worse than me.
Goes down. Does it get back up? Let's see. Unfortunately, it's still lying on the ground. You pierce it with your arrow. Stops moving for a second. Its hand again. It just does not want to die again. Of course.
Dewat is fighting 2 zombies, and we can't kill a torso.
Well, it's Blivette's turn in any case.
I'm gonna run over to the roof here and try to jump up and hope Seth can catch me.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
Because Seth, you were holding your action. No, you used Ray of Frost. So if you want Seth's help, you'll have to wait for a second because he's currently casting Ray of. Hold your his turn. You can jump up and you'll have advantage.
God.
Okay, I'll hold it and wait.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully.
It's gonna bring us. Yeah, you as you're running over, you see Seth. He's shooting out his Ray of Frost. To Dubois.
Okay. The way I understand it, if you move through a control zone of an enemy, but you don't leave it, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity. Is that right?
That is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay in that general area. Yeah.
So I'm going to take a step here, and I'm going to try to slam the other zombie off his feet too. So this one here. So I don't charge at him like I did
Nice.
the other, but let's say a pommel
Yes.
strike.
Yeah, still an athletics check against its strength. It's slow. Okay, there we go. Oh, it rolled in an unnatural 20. So you try and but it holds its feet burly like a zombie. But you know, end your turn there.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Yet again, off in the distance towards the west, you hear another echoes out throughout the buildings next to you. And let's see. As you hear just this Picard, Dubois, you hear very faintly just this right immediately after that, zoom, and the zombie right next to you gets hit. A whopping. Oh, so basically, yeah, as you turn, the zombie that you just knocked down, it's like getting up, and then as it looks up at you, its head just explodes. Gonna hang on to dear life. And no, it goes limp and falls on the ground there, dead. So let's do the zombie's turn. So the zombie down on the ground, it's gonna stand up using half its movement there. And now it's swipe at you. Let's work. It's a 5 to hit you, Tara. Probably not gonna work.
No.
Next to him, that's a 6. So they're not doing too good with their attacks. And then, of course, by jam, yet again onto the building, and almost you see it's like getting about halfway up, and then it just drops down again. And I believe that's it for the zombies. Bring us next to Mira. Mira is also going to try and the wall. So she's going to go ahead and do dexterity check, and she does make it up. Little elf, she jumps up there. She's just going to sit down and relax, taking a breath on the roof there. Bringing us next to the shades. So this first group of shades, this one's still moving, going about its business towards the side. This one, other one moves off the map over there. And now this one down here is going to continue moving eastward. Bring it down to Talrath.
Still attacking that zombie in front of me.
Put another shot, 6 times charm, as they say. I think it's Juno. That definitely hits, and that definitely is enough to put it down, but is it for good? Let's see. 5 plus 8. Yeah, you have your sword into it, like basically impaling it to the ground until it stops moving, and it like twitches, goes. It is down. It's gonna bring us next to Sethanon, unless you want to move, Talrath.
Okay.
You say no or yes?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, Sethanon.
Okay, I'm gonna assist Blivette. Get her up here.
Alright, Blivette, you can roll with advantage.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay.
Ha!
And Okay.
Do a flip.
Oh yeah, you definitely run out there with your short gnome arm to manage to grab onto the roof as the wizards do a nice little Cirque du Soleil flourish, showing that you still have. You did take a little phys ed at the university, but you still have. So basically, using that would. Unless you want to move something on.
I didn't quite catch that. But
You use your action to pick her up. You can move if you want.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I think I'm good for now. Just end my turn.
All right. Cool. It's gonna bring Jack.
Jacket's turn.
Jacket, Hazel, you there?
Yeah, yep, I'm right here. Sorry, I heard, and I was and then there was nothing. But okay, I'm actually gonna ready an action because okay, can I argue that when the zombie tries to climb up, it is at a higher chance of getting hit because it's trying to do something difficult?
Well, because I mean, technically, it did fall to the ground. If you were meleeing, if you were like up close to it, you would have an advantage. But it doesn't really affect. You're still because like they're easy to hit to begin with. They're just lumbering corpses, but you have to have some aim.
Well, I'd like to ready an action to hit it two-handed with Shillelagh when it tries to climb up here and obviously eat me. I was just hoping that it could have advantage since, it's trying to climb up at the same time. And I have time to aim.
Yeah, because it's technically when it's coming over the edge, it is you attack once it gets to the top. Action.
Yep, ready action.
Bring us to Shade's turn. And this one is also gonna, again, towards you, Tauros, since you're right next to it. It's gonna try and do dexterity saving throw.
Next throw from Tauros.
And
there we go.
yeah, as your next. Yeah, you managed to jump out of the way this time. You can move your token one space as it moves towards you, for this eerie embrace.
I can move one space. Will it provoke an attack?
Nope, not from it, because this is technically on its turn from it. All right. So it does move closer as it tries to reach towards you. That ends your turn. Oh, this one is still across the road over here. Move up here. Bring it next to Lana.
Wait,
Raj. I shoot.
Wait, Raj. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's Rich.
Oh gosh. Okay.
My bad.
It doesn't have attack opportunity, so I'm gonna stand here. I want to use my super cool Sacred Flame on it.
Nice. Go ahead.
It's a shame.
Because, well, it's light then. It fights the darkness.
No, Sacred attack is attack.
What?
Oh no, it has to make a dexterity save, right? So that.
I actually am pretty
No,
damage.
it fails. It fails. It fails its dexterity save. So roll your damage. Or I guess it was 3 radiant. Yeah, as the light extends from fiery golden glow, the shade in front of you, it basically just dissipates like vapor, just spreads and it is completely disappears.
Okay, with my movement, I'm gonna run up here right behind Dubois.
Awesome. Then his turn.
I am going to move right here and shoot past Dubois and hit this guy.
Yeah, go ahead. That definitely hits. Give me some damage. 5, excellent. Yeah, this is your arrow lands into the side of it there.
It whizzes past his ear.
Yeah, no, he takes the hit. And so that's going to end your turn. Bring it to Blivette.
I'm going to drink this health potion that Alana gave me last time.
Oh, that was for Seth.
Well, he got good berries, so.
Yeah, you did.
So what do I? It's a what? 1d4.
It's 1d4 plus 4. I believe d1 plus 1. I can't remember. I will check the rule book.
Okay.
But while she's doing that, Dubois, you're up.
Okay, I am going to take a step again to leave some angle to our shooters, and I'm going to slash it.
Awesome. Blivette, it's 2d4 plus 2 if it was just the regular healing potion.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
So
And that
11.
hits. Yes. Cleave into it.
Yeah, I'm back to
This
full
one-
health.
Losing like a gap. Bringing us next to. Once again, you hear that distant, but now soothing sound of a. Then quickly followed by. Ooh, that was a. However, yeah, you do hear. You hear it whiz past you, Dubois again, and it just goes right through this flesh out of it. Bringing us next to the zombie's turn. So down by it is going to continue to climb up towards you. This time it does make its way up to the top. It's sort of like it's the top. So if you want to take your opportunity attack with advantage, you can do that now.
Doesn't need to be.
Definitely hits. Go ahead. Awesome. So that is 4 damage because using. Wait, which one's both hands? It's the second one. Oh, 3 damage. But you do knock it down to the ground, meaning it takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So it takes damage. Is that enough to kill it? However, rolls an unnatural 20, unfortunately. So
But I already hit it once.
Falls to the ground, and then it. Yeah, you hit it. You did 3 damage.
So the fall
And
doesn't kill it.
it's
My
also-
hit does.
No, neither of them kill it. You did the damage to it, but it did
Yeah.
the thing where it made the saving throw, so it just gets to live for a while longer.
Yeah, the zombie just doesn't care. It takes all the beating and it starts getting up again. But it's still on the ground. That's going to bring us next to the zombie next to you, Picard. It's also going to try and swipe at you. That's an 18 to hit you.
It does. It does.
Jesus.
So damage is going to be 2 bludgeoning damage to you, Picard.
Alright.
Or Dubois. And it's going to bring us next to Mira. Mira, she's take aim. Breathe in and take a deep breath as she lets out another fire bolt at this zombie next to Dubois. As she, you promised to look after me to my father! And her fire bolt whizzes. It takes 6 damage as it goes down. Now let's see. Can survive. Goes down to the ground, but it's still clinging on to life as it's twitching on the ground there. Moves around it. It's going to bring us next to the shades that are not doing much. Basically, the zombies, now they're on the ground, they're still crawling towards you guys, but very slowly. What are you guys doing?
I want to cast.
Take it out of
Sacred-
initiative.
I want to do Sacred Flame on the one close to Picard.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. If anyone else has any actions, just go ahead and buzz it.
It's radiant damage, so it should kill it no matter what.
That's true.
So
That's, yeah, it hits. Well, it has to make a dexterity saving throw, but it's on the ground, so it's disadvantaged. That's a natural 1. So yeah, it just burns into a burst of glowing golden fire.
and then can I do it to the other one too?
Yes, you may. Unless anyone else wants to. Juno, what are you doing?
I want to shoot this guy from the roof.
Which guy? Ping it for me. The shade.
Wow.
Oh, whoa!
Never mind. She can get it. That's fine.
Awesome
Nice.
moment number 7 achieved.
Which one was it?
This one
the other
by
one.
The
Jack.
one that's near me.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits. That is 16. Yeah, it definitely goes down, and because it's a critical hit, you just again hit it right through the skull, and it falls down dead. Although technically, it should have been with disadvantage because it was prone when you shot it, but
Oh.
I'll let it slide this time. You would have killed it eventually. All right, and that finishes off the last of the zombies. There are still shapes around you, but they seem to be walking just in random directions. None of them are approaching you. Bringing the battle to a close. So if I could get my Arithmancer to give me 350 divided by 9.
350 divided by 9.
Yes.
39.
That's exactly 39.
Well, it's
Oh,
38.88888889.
I'm the math lord.
Yeah.
here.
Get her math first.
You're too slow, Math Lord.
Hazel, do you just do these calculations in your brain at the second I say it or something?
No,
'Cause-
I just go to Google and put in the numbers. With
Yeah, she's right. It's 38.8 repeating, so 39.
Okay. Well,
if I
thank
could
you.
do it in my head, I would be the
It's
Arithmancer
how
every
many-
time.
You can all add 39 experience points to your characters.
Nice.
Yeah,
I yell
but
out.
wait, when do I level up?
The next level is going to be 900 experience points.
Guys, I am halfway there.
Oh, shut up.
So I'm going to recommend we take a break here. I'm going to try and see if my computer is functioning properly now, and we'll try doing this properly in about 10 minutes. So we'll meet back at 8:46 or 46 past the hour.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Is that good? Yeah. All right. See you soon.
We're good.
All right.
Don't
So
you have
as
the
you
charisma of Michael Jackson? Yeah, just wanted.
It's not as good this
Just
time
for-
around.
for anyone who missed the break there. But anyways, now that you have slayed the last zombie in your immediate area, you're currently just standing on the rooftops. At least some of you. What are you gonna do?
Ooh, can I look for my
Technically sitting,
dignity?
but-
And by my dignity, I mean my symbol.
You mean look around in the area?
Yeah, all over this place.
Yeah. If you just want to give a general sweep, give me a perception check.
Can I look and see if I can see who was shooting?
Yeah. You can also give me a perception check.
I'd like to do the perception check too.
Everyone who wants to do perception checks, give it a shot. So yeah, Rahaj, looking around,
Hey!
there's just so much junk around you, Rahaj. It's hard to really tell if there's anything notable. So yeah, I don't see anything that sticks out. Let me see here. What
Hey,
is
Juno,
this?
you and I suck together.
Jekka triangulates her location and actually ate oranges recently.
So yeah, you can't quite make it out, but as this is only seconds have passed after the battle, you're still pretty, tense after everything that's happened. You're looking around to see the source of that noise. You look to the west and you see about 150 feet to the west on a rooftop, just peeking over. You catch the glint of metal, and just as quickly as you see this hooded figure with a long stick pointed towards you, it just ducks down beneath the other side of the roof. So yeah, Jacket, you notice that. Sethanon, you look just in time to see some figure duck beneath the roof, but you don't see who it is.
Did any of you see a figure?
Hooded figure with something shiny in her hands. Sethanon,
Rahaj yells out and goes, "Hey, we saw you! Come
don't
out!"
call all the zombies here, Rahaj. We just
I
beat
don't
them.
care. I'm fine.
No, you're
You-
not.
You do hear, now that you're kind of listening around you, you do hear farther down the street in that direction, you hear more.
Oh, alright, I'm getting on the roof.
Can I crouch down and offer Talrath my hand?
Yeah, you can roll acrobatics with advantage, Rahaz.
Nope.
I'm there instead.
I yank my hand back up. I look down and I'm like, tall rat.
Can I roll at disadvantage to do it with one hand while flipping her off with the other one?
Yes, you may.
Disadvantage.
So Talrath, you just catch onto her arm and she pulls you up. Rahaj, you still manage to make up while giving her the bird all the way.
Can I put my foot up on his face as he's trying to? as he's trying to get up.
I touch her foot
well-
and cast inflict wounds. I'm just
No, you don't.
Technically, hey now. Technically, you were helping him Talrath up as he was doing that, so you would not have been able to.
Okay.
The 6 seconds that it took you to help him up is not enough.
And my single flips off turns into a double flip off.
Hey, Dubois!
Dubois, you're still on the ground. Everyone else is running up to the rooftops. Blivette and Sethanon just saw a strange hooded figure off to the west side. Jacket, you're jumping down and up to the other side?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can do that, no problem.
What about the shades? What are they doing?
The shades are currently still just walking around you. As this has only been a few seconds, like this shade is just walking along. It walks over here, it stops, it bends down to pick up.
You have
It picked up-
advantage, Hazel.
Oh,
Yeah, you do
okay.
have advantage, Jacket.
Please,
Um,
pretty please.
Yeah,
Hey!
one of the shades is just like bending over to pick up nothing. The other shade is like pointing off to something. Then it turns and walks the other way, away from you guys.
Dubois, come, take my hand. Get up here.
Talrath, you can give me, I guess, Arcana check.
Oh wait, what are you doing, Sean? Can I give Dubois a hand?
Yeah. Dubois, roll acrobatics with advantage. Talrath, from what you know about zombies, anyways, you know that they represent the body without a soul. Like they're reanimated, but the essence of the person that used to be inside is completely gone. There's no spirit to them. For what you observed of the shades, they seem to be completely incorporeal. They don't have any physical, tactile component to themselves. They're completely translucent. You could pass right through them. So you get the gist that they're the opposite of the zombies. They're just souls without any physical presence. Jacket, what did you want to do?
I'd like to ask the group if we can take a 10-minute break so I could quickly cast Detect Magic to see if the shades have anything. Because I should have done that earlier, but everyone was so determined to just march into the town unawares of anything. But no, can I just
Can you
cast
say it
Ritual
like that?
Detect Magic?
Now we know.
Yeah, you can take a 10-minute break if you guys.
Is that a short rest for the rest of us?
No, it would have to be an hour.
No.
You can elongate that if you want, but I just want to cast a ritual.
Alright, well, she's taking 10 minutes. If anyone else, Alana, you wanted to do something?
After I help up Talrath, I kind of straighten up and brush off the dust off my my armor, and I look at Rahaj and I say, "Nice of you to join us."
Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy saving Talrath while you were standing here.
Standing on his face.
I was not paying attention. I was also helping Jacket and Talrath myself.
That is good to hear. You're finally doing something for the team rather than against it. And then I want to nuzzle her hair and mess it up.
Please,
She
please,
pushes
no
it back.
fighting. No fighting. Everyone did great.
Dubois, you wanted to do something.
Yes. So I'm going to ask around. So after all this, is everybody hurt?
I am a little injured, but I can keep going.
A little bruised, but I'm okay.
Well,
Got
if
hit,
you,
but I'm fine.
if you want to save up on your spells, I can heal you with the magic of Ultima.
No, well,
Oh.
I already drank a potion.
What a familiar magic that is. If you want to give, I don't know, if I had to quantify it, 5 hit points to me, I would be great.
All right, so I give exactly 5 hit points to
Awesome.
Rahab.
Alright, yeah, as Dubois extends his mailed fists and his palms onto your chest, this glowing light soothes you all over as your wounds just magically seal up and the blood dries off.
Felt good.
I'm not doing the heavy lifting here.
Rahaj, what are you doing?
Can I walk behind Talrath and have my tail tap him on one shoulder, and on the other shoulder, and then while he's looking the other way, I take his hat?
Wow.
That would be a sleight of hand check against Talrath. I'm gonna say it's your passive perception.
Yes. Oh, dude, -1. You're going down. Yes.
So yeah, Talrath, you feel something, and you're still tense from the battle. You quickly look to the side. Next thing you know, your hat just comes off your head.
Hey, out of
And
game
it's
question.
Raj
How,
with it, right?
how tall is Talrath?
Like 6'4".
6'4"? Oh my god.
So
I want to hold it up and away from him.
Rahaj dies that day.
Mistakes were made.
And I turn to you, Raj, and I say, you know, mate, I thought we were working on something good right there, you know?
Oh.
I guess we're back to square one.
Hey, Talrath, guess what? I still have your hat, and I put it on.
Rahaj,
this
you
is
want to die?
This is a very nice hat, Talrath. I see why you like it. Does he have anything hidden under it?
And I'm
Does he have
just
like
watching.
a crazy third eye?
What's his hair look like?
Well, you
What's
want
your
to tell
hair
us,
like?
Talrath?
It's just a hat.
Oh.
What's your hair?
Hat hair.
No, my hair, I have like long red curly hair. I mean, it hangs
Red?
down, so it's not really,
You're a
It's dark
ginger.
red.
You're a ginger?
It's like blood red, like dark,
Can I-
dark red.
Oh, that's way scarier.
Alana, what are you doing?
Can I snatch the hat off of Rahaj's head and put it on my head?
No!
Make a dexterity check.
Stop
God.
taunting the blood hunter.
Do I make
He's a
one too to
sensitive
stop
soul.
her, or no?
This is gonna be
Oh.
against your passive perception.
You lose.
So, yeah, no, he notices you too quick and he backs away.
Now,
Okay.
Talrath, do you want this hat back?
I mean, I can get another one like it once we survive here, and by we, I mean me.
I am willing to trade for it if you would
And
like.
I look at you and I say, I don't know about that hat on you, mate. It's something about that skull. It doesn't seem to fit your skull.
Oh.
Ow. Also, Rahaj, remember you have horns, so it probably can't even get on your head.
Yeah,
so they're a
exactly.
foot.
It's resting on. I made sure not to cut him.
You look
I don't
like you're a
have-
hat. You look
I don't-
like a hat stall.
I don't wanna offend him. A skull, you say? I am perplexed. I do not know what you mean.
Oh, I think you very much do.
Talrath, you can give yourself inspiration.
Damn it.
All right. So as you look ahead of you, you can actually in the direction sort of northwest of where you guys are. Now that you're up on the rooftops, you can see it quite clearly. Is this massive black cathedral with spires and towers jutting out of it, standing in the center of town, as it casts this ominous, gloomy sort of presence over the entire town.
The thing I've been dreading.
Mm-hmm. Judging by where you are, you have a feeling it's probably about a mile away from where you are now. Also, just a timeout thing. I wanted to ask. I meant to ask this earlier, but especially since we were having some technical issues and I had to restart. Is everyone okay to go over 9 o'clock tonight? If not,
Yes,
it's okay.
I'm good.
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, if anything comes up and you have to go off and be Batman, that's just let me know. We'll cut it off there.
But that's a
But I
secret.
just wanted to make sure. Yeah, of course. You don't have to tell us. Just tell me so I can be a real fan. All right. So what are you guys doing
I
now?
have to go, guys. I'm sorry. There's a light in the sky calling me.
What does my detect magic find?
So yeah, after 10 minutes of those guys horsing around, you do detect within 30 feet. Well, this one that's below you, within the 10 minutes, it's sort of walked around. It's kind of walked over here. Another one has also come out, and they've sort of walked and just sort of stood in front of each other, not actually doing anything, and then moved away from each other. So within that time, it would have walked in within your 30 feet. You do detect You do not detect any applied magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say. Yeah, it's definitely not a a natural being from what you can just observe, but it is not the result of a spell. That's as far as you can tell.
Not the result of a spell. That obviously looks like spell material right there. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, whatever it is, I don't know. So we have to choose now between going to the Rifle Lady or the Black Church of Death.
I should also mention. I should also mention you do also detect again the same divination magic coming from right beside you.
Are you always just shooting off divination radar, or is this just?
Ask him.
Are you saying that out loud, Jack?
Jacket kind of looks to Sethanon and goes, "Are you always divinating, perchance?"
No, actually. At this time, I am more of a recipient of visions, but there are times when I can tap into it willfully, and
So it's
Well,
not just your dreams.
I want to insight check him.
Yeah, you can roll insight, Hazel. As you're casting detect magic, you actually notice the exact direction, like the specific direction from where you are, is pointing not to Sethanon, but to his pocket. It's something on his person. Is just like giving off this faint radiance of magical light. Insight. Hold on, let me just check. Sethanon. Yeah, no, he appears to be telling the truth. Nothing shady about. He's telling you the truth as far as he knows it.
Rahaj is gonna give a little pat on the back to Talrath, just like, "Hey, we're just horsing around, right?" And then, Sethanon, do you have any more visions of this place? Do you have any advice you can give us?
Fortunately not. Just what I was able to share that earlier today.
By this time, has my protection from evil worn off?
It's been 10
Yeah, I
minutes.
was just trying to find that. It's been 10 minutes, right? Yeah, so yes, it would have.
Alright, cool.
I look to Sethanon and go, so what does that box do then?
That's a good question. I do not know. It's a simple bauble as far as I can understand. I've always been told that.
Well,
It's
it's
a
the
puzzle.
source of divination magic, so gotta help with something.
I have no idea. I've only ever used this initially as a tool to focus my abilities so that I could actually not continue to go insane.
Wait, so was the magic at all coming from Talrath, or was it just all the box?
Sorry, yeah, Sethanon, you mean. The detect magic spell, because it's meant to detect spells and like actual magical effects, it doesn't actually work on like spell casters. It only works if it's like a magical item. So basically you could deduce that the item he's holding has magical properties and that they are divination properties.
Keep a hold of that. It's obviously useful, but be careful with it.
Seth and I nod and just sort of shrug my shoulders and say, well, it has sentimental value. I have no intention of losing it.
How long have you had it?
Since I was 8, about 16 years now.
Huh. Curious. And I just sort of, wander off in thought. I don't know what to do after that. It's just kind of like, well, if you've had it since 8, then that's a nice fact right there.
I think Bliv wants to do something.
Okay, Blivette, what are you up to?
I'm gonna stand up and dust myself off, look around at everyone, and go, so, in favor of finding the person that was helping us? And start walking in the direction along the roof.
If she wants us to find us, she would have come to us.
If she wanted to help us, then she would have not, run away. But either
she
way, we've
did
got
run
to
away.
find out what she's doing.
Do we? I believe we have a mission to do.
I believe
She might
she's the
have
most useful
information.
person.
It could be a waste of time. If we get trapped here, it's on your head.
You're the one that wanted to walk in here.
So you believe this... Mira speaks up at this point. You believe this person was helping us with her magic. She's the person from your vision, Sethanon.
It seems very likely, but I was not able to confirm it. She was too far away to...
Well, I'm not sure if whoever this person is, they're a descendant of the Shadowfell. I can't imagine they're trustworthy. Almost everything here is out to kill us, basically.
She may be one of the research team.
If she wanted to
Maybe
kill
a
us, I'm sure
survivor.
she would have aimed for us.
Sorry, I'm just reading chat.
I lost you. 1 second. Can I hear you? Are they there?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Sorry, I lost you for a second.
Can I hop to the
And he's
roof?
gone.
Oh my gosh.
Now we lost him.
Well, I mean, I can still hear him. He's still talking. Or I think his picture just went away.
No, he reloaded.
Yeah. Did we say just hopping? Did Delana have to make a check when she hopped over?
He did a running jump.
As
I'm
long as
back.
you do a running jump, I think you can jump half your.
If it's a running jump, you can run up to your strength score. If it's a standing jump, it's half your strength score.
All right, cool. I made that pretty.
Don't mind.
Did
Don't
you
mind
wink while you
my.
were jumping, perchance?
What?
Did you wink while you were jumping, perchance?
Nah, I don't just give those out willy nilly.
Oh, it's because it seemed to me like you did. Never mind.
Alana says to the group, I think we should have a chat with this woman or man, whoever she is, whoever they are, if they've been watching.
At the very least, we can ask about their potential witnessing of our quarry.
Rahaj seems to be in the minority. Let us go.
All right. So are you guys going to continue on the rooftops?
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
basically this is where you are in town now.
Oh, it's down there.
Yeah, down to the bottom. You should
That's
see
cool.
some. So yeah, you're sort of in the middle of the street there. The explosion that you heard was coming off from this direction, essentially.
Can we just mad dash that direction?
Ooh,
Yeah,
Like
if
there's
you
no
want to.
buildings?
Well, basically where you are, yeah, because you're up here in the building, so you could jump down up here, and as you continue jumping down, my music stopped. Basically, I just want everyone to give me like a group acrobatics check as you're hopping from roof to roof.
Ooh, I'm falling.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Blivette,
No,
do a
it's
flip.
natural 20!
Talrath,
Nice.
you're gonna
Talrath,
fall.
you bastard!
Can I try to catch Talroth?
I want to try to.
So basically, as you guys are hopping along, you make it from one building. A lot of the roofs are collapsed and like walls have toppled over, so it's not the easiest footing. Talrath, as you jump onto the next roof, a couple of the roof tiles start falling off, and Blivette quickly turns around and grabs your collar as you almost
sweet.
hang off the edge there.
With my
she's just
9 strength.
Blivette saves
luckily-
the group.
Luckily, you're balancing him on the edge there, so you just quickly tug him forward and he's safe. So you managed to make it all the way up to the edge there, and you guys should actually have control of the party token. I'm going to put Blivette, since she rolled the highest, you can control the party token.
Never mind, you're good.
From
Blivette,
now
we are
on,
at your command.
from now on, others have actually.
I mean,
And so now you can see a bit
Just
more of the
as a side-
street.
Just as a side note, if a shade ever gets close to the point where it's dangerous, Rahaj is going to cast light on whoever it's closest to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the shades are all down on the ground, so you're pretty safe. You do see some walking around, but they move pretty slow. They're just gliding across the ground. So
Okay.
you're going to jump down and
What are these
get to-
dots on the map?
The little dots are just dead trees that you see. You can
Okay.
also see from this vantage point, there's this gray line here.
Ooh.
Opens up. It's basically a fence between the two buildings, which opens up to a very large graveyard to the south.
Let's not go there.
Well, let us
yeah,
head
we're
towards
avoiding that.
wherever we last saw this woman.
So yeah, you saw her kind of around here. She was on top of this building up here. Currently looking there now, you don't see anyone.
Well, She has to be in that area somewhere, so we're heading in that direction.
She's totally in the graveyard.
Yeah, so you can move your token as you jump down on the street and continue in that direction. Now, before you get there, basically when you're coming around this building here, you do see towards the northwest a very large building. And you guys actually recognize this. This is the Saltstone Inn.
We're going there. We're going there.
No, we're not.
However, completely surrounding the Saltstone Inn, you see at least 100 zombies. They're all crowded right up against the walls. They seem to be clawing at the walls, moaning, like banging on the windows, trying to get in. They surround it all the way around from
There
where you
must
can
be
see.
someone inside.
They must be attracted by the sound.
Talrath, what are you doing?
I just want to know what corresponds to the graveyard in regular Damsonville.
Well, that's actually reminds you, like you would have seen it as you were passing through. That was a graveyard when you passed by. However, it was much smaller. The one you saw, it was like a tiny little, quaint little neighborhood graveyard.
Neighborhood
Okay,
graveyard.
so
Yeah, I don't know what you
zombies
call
up
it.
ahead.
This is like a huge like mausoleum. You can actually see this square at the bottom is like a crypt at the back of the graveyard, and these are all tombstones where the dots are.
And I'll say to the group, I know it's kind of unorthodox, but I think it'd probably be the safest place in town right now is the graveyard. The dead are walking around; they're not, lying down.
But how do we know
That
there
is
aren't some
logical.
in the graveyard?
We
Still in
don't.
the graves, maybe getting their way out.
Throwing out an idea is all.
No, I follow his logic. It makes sense. When the zombies are moving, they're not going to be in the graves.
But there's clearly someone in the inn. I wonder if we can find a way in. To the inn.
Everything here smells of necromancer. Graveyards are usually the places to avoid in those cases.
Well, we did hear the blast from a very far distance. If that is
Well,
where
actually, didn't we see? Wasn't it like right by the graveyard though? Like
It was pretty close. Yeah, it was right there, and then Blivette saw her duck away, or whoever it was.
That was me.
I offered to the group, I say I can sneak into the Saltstone and have a look, see who's inside.
You can sneak past all of those zombies.
I can do some roof hopping.
I can do something
The
better.
last time you did something like that. And I just let that trail off.
I'm gonna, well, never mind. I think that she has a good idea. If she can sneak in there and find what we need, I can go with her.
What could possibly be in there that's useful besides
She
possible death
looks
by
at
zombie?
Raj.
Yeah, right when she says that, Alrath looks at Alana and says, "Bee, dear, he thinks you have a good idea, so that should tell you everything you need to know."
And I stop, I say, actually, I think I want to go with Raj.
Nice knowing you, Raj.
No.
Well,
I think we could do a good job.
hey, Tristan, out of game question. Can I give myself the blessing?
Your blessing?
Yeah.
No, it specifically says it has to be another person.
Alright, cool. Well, if Alana and I are okay, we can go.
Oh, there's a better idea. I could turn into a horse and someone could get on my back and help me lure them away from town so we have free reign of the Saltstone Inn.
And then two of us separate from the other two of us.
We'll come
I
right
also wanna
back
say-
after we lose the zombies.
I want to say to my Time Lord that in the process of the fighting and the discussion, it's been another hour, basically.
We are wasting time. Alana, are you ready to go?
I look around at the group and I say, okay, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to her. I'm gonna...
Should we maybe have like I don't know, code word or something to yell out in case there's trouble?
The
Jingle.
code word- the
So what,
code
we're
word
just
is
gonna let
weird.
them split off from the party into the Saltstone Inn and possibly, be trapped in there?
Our
I
code
really
word
don't
is
think splitting up
help,
the
we are
party here is a
dying.
good idea.
I'd actually think Talaras should go with them. He I guess he's a pretty sneaky person and is
Yeah, when he's
also
not falling
decent at
off
fighting.
roofs, Picard.
He did fall off a roof.
You look relatively Dexterous.
Talrath, I'm sorry. Who are you speaking to? I do not know the Picard.
Did it again.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you.
Raj walks over to Alana and says, "Do not fret." And then I'm gonna put my hand at her and I'm gonna give her a blessing.
All right. So yeah, it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, you say, yeah, Alana, you suddenly feel like your steps are quieter and your movements are more fluid.
Okay.
Jacka could have turned into a spider and just crawled inside the place, but no.
Is Jacket saying that out loud?
It's being complicated for no reason.
Is Jacket singing that out loud?
I think she's more humming it in her head.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go, Raj?
1 second. And Raj walks over to Sethanan. If you hear me screaming like I am being mauled apart, please, at least look to see if I'm okay.
So is everyone else going to go after the
Of course,
gun
my
lady?
friend.
And then Raj wants to shake Sethanan's hand. Just
I'll
in
give
case
it a
I
firm
die.
shake.
Just in case
All
I
right,
Be
die.
more
while you do-
optimistic than that.
While you're doing that, Talrath, what are you up to?
I just want to say to you guys, you might want to have, a second plan in case everything goes terribly, terribly wrong.
My
Still
second
turn
plan
into a
is
horse and
dead.
just
Like,
start
sort of,
running.
not like running back at us with like a whole army of zombies, right?
I will
If you
cast-
just get on a roof, they'll miss you.
I will cast sound someplace else, distract most of them, and then make a bolt for it.
Sure, you do that.
In the meantime, maybe we should check out the building that we saw the person on.
Split the party.
You can do
Don't
that.
split the party!
Split the party.
Why?
So if we're going off, Tristan, if we're gonna
Yeah.
like attack from say the left side, like whatever side we happen to get on, I want to cast thaumaturgy for the thunderous sounds on the other side of the building.
You can make sounds of thunder. So
That
yeah,
was one
whichever.
of the examples. So I was
Yeah,
just gonna,
that works.
Please
So you
cast
can.
it far, far, far away.
I
so if
cast
you
it
guys-
literally as far as I can on the other side of the building.
So
When we
basically,
get there.
since Alana is leading this charge, you can move your token
Oh.
there to
Oh my god.
represent the two of you moving along. As these are basically like 15-foot hexagons.
All right, so we're sneaking, right?
Yeah, we're sneaking.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Oh god. This is gonna be it.
You
On the
have
flip
you have
side.
advantage. You have advantage.
Uh,
Yeah,
Okay.
you have. This is a group stealth check as well.
Not bad. Not horrible. There's zombies, so
Okay.
Wait,
I
is
ca-
everyone doing a stealth check?
no.
No,
us
just
two.
the two of them. Yeah.
Maybe not.
I pat Tall on the shoulder before I leave, and I say, "Don't fret. We'll be fine."
I'm not worried about you.
We're going to die. And
Okay then.
You can roll with advantage. You can roll another stealth check.
Yeah, you might get a natural 20. Might help.
Okay.
Shut up!
Oh, nice.
It's definitely better. Yeah. So you guys, Elena, you can move your token. Basically, the zombies are crowded around it, like all around from what you can see the building here. But yeah, they're all like piling towards, trying to get at the wall, trying to get at the doors. They don't notice you. You're gonna climb up onto that building there.
Yes.
And so you get a bit more of a view. You can both roll me acrobatics checks as you're both. jumping.
Does the second one get advantage? Because I'm assuming
second-
we're helping each other.
Yeah, if one of you jumps up first, so Alana, you could roll just regularly and then give Rahaj advantage.
Acrobatics or athletics?
That's acrobatics, yeah.
Thank you, because I have -1. We take natural 20s.
Oh.
Nice. All right, yeah, you hop up there pretty easily as like the part of the wall is collapsed enough that you just have to make sure you don't slide down. But as you get up to that point, you can actually see from there the building behind the Saltstone Inn to the north side. It's also partially collapsed, and you can see that the chimney of that building has fallen over and crashed into the roof and second floor of the Saltstone Inn, actually crashing into a room. You can't quite see the room from where you are, but you just see that it's crashing into the second floor, basically forming a bridge between the two buildings.
Rahaj says nothing but points over to it.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we go over there.
All right, you hop down, make it around. Yeah, there's this alleyway between the Saltstone is completely packed with zombies. But as you come up to the building, you can see the doors open. Like a huge chunk of the house has actually like collapsed in. Like there's an entire corner, the top corner of the building that's missing. So you managed to like climb up through there, no problem, really no issue. And as you get up there, yeah, you can actually see. Now that you're on the second floor, the chimney creating this bridge between the two buildings leads into one of the rooms of the Saltstone Inn, and you should be able to see it in just a moment. I just gotta get your tokens, otherwise you're
I'd
gonna
like
be
to
blind.
immediately start stealthing. That's when I want to go quiet.
I think we're still stealthing.
You're still stealthing.
Okay,
It's
okay,
part of
okay.
the same-
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any... Oh, no, I want to make a trap check.
Well, first I'm just gonna give you a little
Okay, cool.
perspective. So I love doing this. I hope I do this correctly. So you should be seeing that, Richard, and now you too, Juno.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So yeah, you can see this bridge that has collapsed and broken into the wall there. There's all this debris in the room there. It's pretty dark inside, even with even though it's daylight,
I can't see
not daylight,
anything.
but there's just. Sorry. I guess you should.
She doesn't have night vision. Or dark
It's technically
vision.
not night,
Oh,
so I'm just gonna give you. Let's see here. I just gotta alter because I wasn't sure what time you'd be getting here. I did not turn on the lights, unfortunately. 1 second. Here we go. All right, you should be able to see now, Gino.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's way brighter. So is it bright inside the building?
So because the wall has completely been demolished, it's basically you can see pretty easily inside.
Can I check for traps?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing as they're off gallivanting?
Can we check
we
out
go
the
in the
house that
building?
the person was on?
Oh, I'm so good!
Yeah, you can.
I mean,
You
if
can go
everyone else over
ahead.
that.
And Blivette, you can move the token over that way to see, kind of search the area. Once you get over across the street, avoiding the shades, which you can do pretty easily. I want you to go ahead and give me a perception check once you get to the building there.
Okay.
Everyone or just Bliv?
That would just be Blivette. Oh, actually, no. Anyone who wants to can do it. Really, who's with her? All right. So yeah, looking around, you don't see anyone at this point. However, going back to Rahaj, with your natural 20, you just see a lot of debris. But the door, even from this distance, the door looks slightly busted, but it looks like there's too much damage for there to be any traps, and nothing dangerous inside, from what you can tell. So as you guys walk up to the building, back to the street, as you come along the building there, you don't see any traces of anyone. You kind of start to look around the side of the house, and basically, that would be Blivette. As you come around the side of the building there, you see a cloak quickly turn around behind the building. Who goes there? State your name, gnome.
My name is Blivette Sonicdriver. I wanted to thank you for helping us, and I was kind of curious about what you have that you were helping us with.
You see this cloaked figure, basically with a long brown and tattered cloak, and then tattered brown grayish clothes underneath, with the hood over her eyes, like just down to her eyes, and then another piece of fabric covering her mouth up to her nose. She comes around the corner with this very long, unfamiliar device that has a sort of like a crossbow hair trigger where her hand is. She comes around holding it, pointing it at you, and you can see that this is actually a long hollow device. She's pointing at you, looking at you basically through her little aiming nubs on the top of it. Sorry, you can never really know who to trust around here. Blivette, you said?
Yes.
My name is Tetra. It's a pleasure to meet you. And those you were with just a moment ago, they're right around the corner, aren't they?
Yes, except for two of the others. They, went off elsewhere.
I noticed they were trying to get into the Saltstone Inn. It's pretty daring, if I must say so myself.
Is there someone in there? Because, the zombies seem to think so.
Tell the others to come out from the street. We need to talk. And she ushers you towards the alley.
We're dead.
Oh, we're actually dead. Okay.
I turn to the others and wave them over and follow after her.
Yeah, she's basically here. You can see her now. Yeah, she leads you into the that little alleyway between the buildings there, and she sees everyone. You're not from the Shadowfell, I take it.
No, we actually came trying to find a research team that disappeared. Or didn't meet their... Maybe Mira should talk.
Mira says, yes, I... Have you seen them? There's 4 of them. They're all human. One of them is a wizard, plus 2 assistants and a mercenary. Have you seen any of them? Yes, I've seen your research team. In fact, one of them is trapped up there, and she motions towards the Saltstone Inn. There's actually a group of survivors in there that I've been trying to find a way to get out. But with those zombies, it's going to be tricky. You say you're here to rescue them.
Yes.
And she kind of looks around. She kind of avoids eye contact with each of you as she's just keeping her eye on the Saltstone Inn and the group of zombies there. I've been trying to do the same myself to get those survivors out, but it's going to take a bit more than this old thing. And she holds up her stick. Oh, by the way, I'm Tetra, and she extends her hand to you, Blivette.
I reach out, shake her hand. Good to meet you.
You been in the Shadowfell long?
We haven't been here long.
A day.
Well, hopefully you won't be here much longer. Now, we need to find a way to get those people out. I do have at least part of a plan if you're willing to hear it out.
Certainly.
She turns around to the other side of the alleyway and points toward the graveyard. Well, there are some injured survivors in the Saltstone Inn. They're going to need a safe place to rest, and that inn is not going to keep them safe for much longer. I managed to find a reasonably fortified location. It's that crypt down there in the graveyard. They'll be safe in there. The only problem is, currently, somebody else has already taken up residence in that crypt. If I could get your help in clearing them out, personally, I'm not too good in close quarters. If you clear it out, then once we get them out of the inn, they can at least have a safe place to stay.
Who's in the crypt?
Well, a stubborn and old skeleton that's been around for who knows how long. I assume it's his crypt, but I don't think a dead corpse really needs one. I mean, he's not using it, really.
Does he appear to be reasonable with?
Oh, I'm sure he's a very charming fellow, if he could talk. No vocal cords, no tongue. It's pretty hard.
What if we gave him a pen and paper?
Hey, however you get rid of him is up to you. We just need that crypt empty so we can get the survivors in there.
Let's not try to talk to him. It's an undead. He will just try to kill you back.
Now, there is another problem. If we do manage to get the survivors out of the inn, some of them are wounded, but most importantly, they're defenseless. If you have any weapons to spare that could help them fight their way out, that would help. If not, our best bet is one of the guardhouses, and we can at least arm them with a few weapons to defend themselves.
I have a couple of small knives, but that's it.
Hey, it's better than nothing. These people have very little.
I have a mace and a shield and a dagger I can spare.
Good to know. Well,
How many people is trapped in there that are injured?
I saw 4. Only one of them is injured, but the other, one of them isn't exactly in the best traveling condition. You'll see when you see, I guess. Meanwhile, while you guys are having this conversation, back at the inn, what are you two up to, Alana and Rahaj?
I guess we're going into the inn.
All right, yeah, you can go.
Raj.
Go on in. I will leave.
All right, yeah, and as you can see around, basically there's just tons of rubble everywhere. There's like a broken bed frame. There's like part of a door where the window was has cracked open, fallen in. There's debris, glass shattered, and in this corner you can see there's actually a hole in the ground leading to the bottom floor. And so you're gonna go right up to the door there.
I want to get beside it. Alana.
Yeah, me too. I'll check for traps.
Look down the
Okay.
hole. See if there's anything down there. And I want to check for traps as well.
I'm not looking down the hole. You look down the hole.
I want to look for traps too.
This is so great. Okay, yeah, you can both roll perception.
Oh my god. When it counts.
Wow.
Wow.
Blackjack.
Oh my god, we're twinning.
The door is unlocked and it is untrapped.
All right.
You do also, while you're listening closely, like going up to the door, you do hear coming from below you through the hole. Basically, just faintly beneath you.
Can I open the door without going through? Just kind of swing it open?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Let me use. If I use thaumaturgy, I can make it open up.
Can you? Oh yeah, because you can make like the walls shake and things. Yeah, it just.
I'll
However, when
open
you
up-
do it, when you
Unless
do
you
it,
accidentally
like,
shake it close.
yeah,
does
because
it slam open?
when you do it, it slams open because it's like
Never
you
mind.
know, poltergeist style.
God, Jesus.
No,
So
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's
You
fine.
you would know it would do that. So Elena, you can open it.
Yeah, open it.
All right, so yeah, you can see it opens up into a hall. There's some other doors on the other side. Another hall leading south.
Now, is this room completely dark?
So yeah, as you are getting inside, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna update as you get deeper in. The light from outside trickles down, and it's much harder to see. And now that I remember, so let's see. Let me try and update this. Oh, sorry. I think I may have done this to the wrong. Yeah, I did that to the wrong map. 1 second. But there is a bit of light. You, with your dark vision, Rahaj, would be able to see pretty decently.
Ooh,
But
okay.
then
This got way
So hold on.
spookier.
1
Just
second.
saying.
I'm just gonna. I know a trick basically, just to give you a little bit more light, as there is some light coming in through the hole in the wall. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of light back here. All right. But yeah, that's
Now,
basically what you see.
My dark vision makes it so everything that's in the dark I see in black and white, so I would know it's dark, right?
Oh yeah, you would. You know that it's basically almost pitch black aside from the room where you were in.
Alana, even though it may
Oh my
repulse
God.
you, I need to lead you.
His voice kind of makes me jump, and I'm like, oh my God.
All right, you should see a bit easier now.
Yeah, that worked really well, actually.
Okay.
Alana, it is very dark in there. You do not have dark vision. Come. And I extend my hand. I need to lead you.
I take it.
I wink at her.
I don't know that he's winking at me, thank God.
You know, I'm getting the old
I
feeling
guess-
that you guys are gonna accidentally kill the research team.
Oh, no.
But whatever. Whatever happens, happens.
We didn't get the description of them. We don't know what they look like.
Yeah,
All right,
they
so
did.
I want to kind of peek in, see if I can see anything, and then go in.
Yeah, you can look in through the hall there. So just do your
Perception?
job. Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead,
wait.
give me a perception check.
Just make sure there's no...
Nothing around the
Okay.
corner. Yeah.
The coast is clear. Do not worry.
You
He
see,
screams.
there are parts of like the roof that have collapsed, creating these like piles of rubble in the hallway on the left and right side. But you just see more doors. You see another door that has actually cracked, like completely been busted open and fallen down. But you'll see it once you move into the hallway, exactly where it is.
Oh, okay. Hey, follow
Yeah.
me. Okay. I just kind of want to quietly describe the hallway to Alana. Just there are like 500 doors, so that's fun. I know nothing about any of them because I slept downstairs.
I'm immediately regretting this.
I regretted this since we crossed the chimney. And I guess, which one is cracked exactly?
It's this one right here that you can sort of see through.
Okay. Follow me.
Why do we
This
send
is-
the two squishiest people?
This is so not worth 150 gold.
You guys volunteered.
Rahaj turns around. But it is worth our time together.
I yank my hand away from. Oh, you son of a!
I give her my tail. I give her my
I-
tail instead.
Oh no, I'm not grabbing onto your tail. Gross. I hold onto his arm instead.
Yeah.
So looking inside, the door's been completely knocked over and broken. There's a bed in the room that is completely a mess, and there's a chest that is already swung open in the corner of the room.
Mm,
There's a chest in here, but it looks relatively empty.
Can I go check it out?
You can't see it, so I can bring you to it.
What are you doing with your arm?
Nothing. Come on in.
Can I check out the chest?
Yeah, looking inside, it's already open. It's completely empty.
Okay.
And it's a mimic. It eats both of us. So I'll lead us back out. Oh wait, can I check under the bed?
Go ahead and roll investigation, Raj.
There's gonna be a monster.
It's a boogeyman.
While I'm struggling to read where investigation is, I'm actually like genuinely scared right now, so that's fun.
Yeah, looking under the bed, no, there's just like a pillow that's been tossed under there, but nothing of value inside. You take a few minutes to like look around the bed sheets as well. Meanwhile, back to the street.
God.
So Tetra turns to you guys and she says, "So the other two companions who went into the building up there, should we wait for them to come back, or do you want to head after them? I do happen to know a way inside where we can get around the zombies."
I look at everyone else and for their opinion, because I'm not making this choice.
So come.
He's talking about the crypt, right?
No, she's talking about the Saltstone Inn, like where
So
Alana.
she has a secret way inside. Okay.
If we get in, would we be trapped too?
Well, those of you who can, have good legs and can walk around easily, you'd be fine. It's the people inside who need. Well, quite frankly, they're gonna have to leave through the front door. I'm not sure how they're gonna climb outside. They're in no
Just to
condition to
clarify.
do anything. Yeah.
Have you made contact with these people inside?
I've seen them before. I haven't spoken to them. No.
I'd like to ask her. You live here, like your place of residence, Shadowfell, that is.
No comment.
Right. Okay.
Insight check. Insight
Yeah,
check.
can I insight check that or like?
Yeah, you can insight check her. Yeah, see if she's telling the truth.
Detective
No
Telrath is
comments.
on duty. Inspector Telrath. Do.
Also, I want Sethanon to roll a perception check as well.
Uh-oh.
on.
Yeah, Talrath, she seems to be telling the truth. She just doesn't want to tell you. She's telling the truth in that she does not want to tell you.
Flip her off.
Everyone's
Yeah,
got you,
roll.
Raj.
Listen, let's get this one thing straight. I'm willing to help you, and I hope you're willing to help me get these people to safety. Other than that, we don't need to know each other. Understand?
Whatever you say.
Good. So, should we wait for the others or go in after them?
God, that sounded like Alana for a second. I was like, is he roleplaying me? Sorry, go ahead. I was confused.
I'd rather secure
not
the
to
crypt
do
first.
that.
It's the only safe place.
I'm dead.
But we'd have to deal with the skeleton then.
Yeah.
A skeleton we might be able to talk to, and I'm sick of killing things.
We won't be able to talk to it.
How do you know?
It's a
It
skeleton
doesn't
for
have ears.
How would it talk?
ultimate
Exactly.
sake.
As I said, pen and paper, please let's just not kill something else today.
It's not sentient stuff. It's bones. Reanimated bones. Like, it doesn't...
What if it is on our side then?
I honestly don't know what to say. Like, out
If
of
we
character,
go
I
into the
don't
crypt
know.
and it attacks us first, obviously it wants us dead.
And we just set up a way to kill it, but can we just set down a piece of paper and say hi at least?
Well,
I have a deal for you.
I
You go in
have ink
first,
and a quill
do exactly
and
what you're saying. We'll follow behind.
parchment.
Ink,
Um,
parchment.
Tetra speaks up as well, again, as you're kind of debating amongst yourselves. Hey, listen. If it'll affect your decision at all, there's like a shit ton of gold in there, or so I've heard.
Tristan, I lost video of you. I don't know if anyone else did.
Oh,
No.
try
I
to
haven't had it for a while.
I've got
but
it.
I turned mine off.
You got. I'm gonna refresh real quick.
But Talrath, how are you gonna know when I'm giving you the finger?
I can't see your hands anyway. I never see you raising your fingers anyway. So.
Oh yeah, my screen
I'm
is
good.
too close to me. I need more room.
Did I die while I refreshed?
Yes.
You're still alive.
Phew.
Just give me a minute with the skeleton. Just let me knock on its crypt door, lay down a piece of paper and a pen, and you guys can wait behind it in case it tries to kill me with a crossbow, if that's really what you want.
If that's really what you want to do.
I'd rather give it a shot than not give it a shot.
Well, Mira looks to you guys. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay as far away from those undead as possible.
Alana
She
can
would-
handle herself. She's proven herself more than capable in doing anything she
What
wants
about
to.
Raj?
Rahaj, on the other hand.
Rahaj will be the cannon fodder that Alana jumps over in order to get to the next zombie.
And Mira,
Yeah.
again, she's like, to clarify, I mean those undead over there. And she points to the huge horde of zombies. Skeletons, I mean, I don't like those either, but if this crypt is defensible, at least we
I
could
thought
rest.
Mira was gonna have my back.
Let's put it to a vote. All in favor of going to the crypt, raise your hand. All in favor of going to the crypt. Raise your hand.
Mira raises her hand.
No one actually type or say anything. Everybody just raise your hand in real life and we'll guess.
In a very out of game comment, we should probably go there with the whole party because this whole splitting the party thing is
Yeah, that's
pretty
what I'm
bad.
thinking too. But I'm
Yeah, I'll
putting to a
try
vote
that.
icily. So
Dubois, roll a prescience. Make a prescience roll.
Ooh.
So I have to roll lower than 6, right?
Yep. If that's your prescience, then yes. Roll a 20.
oh, so close.
Oh.
So close.
So, hey, I mean, a couple skeletons, you guys can handle that, you know? It seems
I thought
like
it was just one skeleton.
Yeah, or just one skeleton, but, you know.
Oh, spoiler alert.
That she told us.
Dum dum.
Yeah.
Guys,
Wait,
So
wait.
by the way, you're not that sneaky. Don't come to the Saltstone Inn.
Okay, let's go kill us some skeletons.
Yes. Split the
Well-
party.
Tetra, she looks up to the inn, and she raises her rifle out of character. You don't know what it is. But she raises it towards the Saltstone Inn, and she's like, well, listen. I'm useless in close quarters anyways with this thing. If you want to check out the crypt, you can. I'll keep an eye on your friends. If any of the zombies manage to make it into the Saltstone Inn, I'll do my best to pick some of them off, keep them distracted. If you hear a very loud, you just hear something loud, you'll know there's something up. Make sense?
You could just shoot
Yes.
near our feet in case you want us to come to you. But
Well,
that
you'll be underground, so no. But
Oh, so we're going underground for the crypt? No. I thought this was just some above ground crypt that we go in, kill the skeleton, and get out.
yeah, no, it's
this is.
it's a pretty big crypt. Like I said, there's a shit ton of gold, so they need a lot of place to store it.
No, that sounds like a trap. As soon as you say gold, I hear trap.
Trap or not, we need everyone for this. We don't know what's going to be down there aside from that skeleton.
You don't know.
Fine.
All right, so you guys are waiting.
I'd rather go to the party in that case because it sounds like a trap.
How about we give them 10 more minutes? If we don't hear anything from them, don't see them, we go in after them?
Sounds
All right,
fair.
they're your friends. Bringing us over to the inn. Back to you guys. So yeah, you finish searching the room, you find nothing.
Which way would we like to proceed, Alana?
I can't see anything, so
There's right or left. There's 2 directions. Tell me which one.
right.
All right. And as I'm walking, I want to be. So Alana, tell me. Why were you so enthusiastic about me accompanying you?
I have my reasons.
Are you opening this door?
Yeah, I'm opening. Yeah, but I want to be on this side of it when I open it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it swings
Don't
open.
stand in front of it.
No lock. You can see a chest in the corner of the room, another bed, and a skeleton just lying dead on top of the bed there.
I'm gonna close that back up.
Okay, yeah, you close the door.
This is the best.
What are you doing? What was in there?
It was. I don't care. I'm not telling you.
Okay, so now stop right there. You basically this door you can see up here is slightly ajar currently.
Alana, I believe there is a jar inside of that door.
God dang it, Raj. Level 0 for you.
Oh.
Fascinating.
I wanna peek in.
Yeah, so you peek around the door. I won't open it all the way, but basically as you look around, you see standing in one side of the room with its face to the wall, a large, just a person just standing facing the wall.
Oh!
Hard to see. They're kind of swaying from side to side.
Go over there.
I'm falling after Raj.
Raj and Alana, give me stealth checks, please.
Oh my god, it's like the Blair Witch Project shit.
Why'd you pick Raj?
Okay, and you have an advantage still, Alana.
Okay.
But Raj,
There's like a
stealth.
That was so funny.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah. You like very like without even like moving your head, you just back away, not making a sound.
This is like literally the Silent Hill PT house.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Once for like a reasonable distance away, I'm gonna go. There was a giant fucking monster in there.
Holy shit. Why didn't you not see anything? Oh my god.
There was a
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Monster. Thanks for saying to go left. And I'm gonna start going right.
Okay.
We're just gonna walk this. I want to peer down this hallway to see what's down here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you see it opens into another wider room, basically. You can see a table with some chairs around it. Another door that's on the left side there.
There's another skeleton. God,
Oh, yeah.
everything's dead here.
Yeah, you can see just a skeleton just lying. Its bones are all kind of like all mixed up and scattered on the floor there.
Oh my
Raj,
God.
we are in the Shadowfell. Everything is dead here, except for us. At least I hope we're not dead.
Well, and that gun lady, but I mean, explosion lady. I don't know what the gun is. Alright, can I peer open this door?
Yeah, you can peer inside. As you look in, you see another room, just some more. There's like a broken table inside. You see some tables. There's an empty fireplace on one side.
This is so stressful. Oh, there's another door? I mean, there's no baddies in here?
You don't see anything moving or alive in there. Or dead.
I'm not going to warn her about that table in front of her so she trips on it. I'm just kidding. Wait, that'll make sound. Oh, God. Dude, we're going to die so hard. Can you see my token, Juno? Do I have to move one at a time?
Yeah, you have to move one at a time for me.
Okay, I'll peek it through this door again.
This door too. So yeah, it leads into another hallway. There's like a hole in the floor.
Jesus, Sage.
Hole in the floor. There's another door to the bottom there.
Stepping in. Can I like try to listen in? Do I hear groaning through the hole?
Through that hole. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I keep closing my character sheet because I'm dumb.
And I was just pointing out there's like some debris to the north side of you there.
Raj, what are we doing? Why'd you stop?
I am making a perception check.
He's just, you stop to like listen. Like, just faint moaning from beneath the floor there. So it definitely appears to you that some of the zombies got in before the doors were closed.
I immediately latch on to Rahaj's arm, and then I realized what I did. I let go.
I flex harder.
Nice. So as you get down to that door there, you can open that one up?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Alright, cool.
Slowly as all the other ones in case there's another giant person.
Yep. Alright, so you open the door, give me a perception check.
Oh no. Oh no.
You guys are rolling so well. What are you scared of?
Oh, I'm so good right now.
So just as you're opening the door, you see this in front of you, and you quickly close it again. As this basically similar to the shade you saw, but larger. This time like 8 feet tall, with long, dangly limbs, with like smoky, just darkness gliding off of its form. It doesn't even have like a head, as it's all kind of blurred together, and it slowly turns to you as you quickly close the door. I want the two of you to roll initiative for me.
Wait, do I see the master bed in there?
And you see everything. You see there's a bed. You quickly get a glance. There's a desk. There's a chest in the corner.
Weren't they in stealth?
Like
really good stealth?
They were in stealth. You still need to roll initiative, however.
God.
Oh, God. Oh, and she really can't see it.
Raj, what the fuck?
As you close the door quickly, but
hold on to the door!
What's the roll there?
Can I grab for the door's knob and try to keep it closed?
Yeah, you can totally do that. Why don't you give me an athletics check as you're like trying to hold the door closed?
Both of us? Because I'm holding it too.
As quietly as possible.
Basically, one of you can roll with advantage, so I'll let you choose.
Go ahead, Raj.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty strong. I'll roll with advantage. Oh, there's the luck running out. There's that luck running out.
Okay, yeah, you're like desperately holding the door closed, as suddenly looking at the cracks, you see that smoky darkness just zooming underneath the crack, and it comes towards you. So hold on, Rahaj, I want you to.
Oh no!
1 second. I'm totally unprepared. Here we go. So it is going to, as the smoke sort of comes and materializes on the other side, it comes towards you. You try to back out of the way, and let's see, is an 11 enough to hit you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you take, as this darkness leeches out towards you, you take 12 damage.
Oh my god.
Rahaj is dead.
Oh my
He's
god.
finally
I
dead.
have 1 hit point.
Jesus!
And
Oh, God.
you also, your strength is reduced by here. 3. So your strength score is reduced by 3 as you feel the life force drain from your body. Not permanently, but it's going to be a while to recover from that. As you just feel like.
So on my character sheet, do I make it a 12 now?
Yes. So it's a 12, but just remember what your original one was, so we don't
15.
forget. Yeah, make it.
Do you guys want to run yet? Waiting.
No.
So about 10 minutes has passed at this point as they're exploring all the.
Wait, are you gonna make us stop right there?
What is everyone else doing?
Well, like I
That's
said,
horrible.
well, while they're in there, I kind of wanted to turn to Tetra and ask her about her weapon. Because I'm curious.
All right. Yeah. So Tetra, you see her. She's like kind of looking it over while you're waiting. And what exactly do you say to her?
So your weapon, what is it called?
She kind of like looks up a little bit, taken unawares. Oh, you mean this thing? Yeah, I guess it would look pretty weird to most. I call it a musket. Here, you want to take a look? She passes it over to you.
Like, eyes light up to everything. I'm just excited to look at this thing.
It is huge in your arms. It's like this super long, and like it just she plops it down in your arms. And she gives you a kind of an idea of how it works. She's like, well, it's pretty much like a crossbow. You got to load the bullets in here. And she takes out of her pouch this tiny little metallic bead, just like a small sphere. There's like an iron kind of latch on the side of the rifle. She slides it back. She takes the bead, she sticks it in, clicks the latch and slides it back up. And it sort of like pops into place and is like, once it's loaded, just point, pull the trigger, and something dies.
What does it use to actually push the ball out?
Oh, yeah, that would be this. And she takes out another pouch and hands it to you. Call it gunpowder.
I kind of open it up and take a little sniff to get an idea of what maybe feel a little bit of it for the texture.
Yeah, I'd keep it away from any open flames if I were you.
Ooh. I think I have an idea.
Excellent. Jacket, what are you doing?
Can I make a perception check for animals? Again?
Yes, you may.
Or is that a nature check?
This time it's going to be a perception check because you want to scan the whole area, see if you can actually see or hear anything. So Jacket, you actually see and you actually hear first. Basically, and I got to turn the music down for this. You hear whoosh, 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 far off in the distance. At least a mile away. And as you look up,
so much bullshit.
as you look up off in the distance towards the cathedral, you see just the silhouette of this black, shadowy, almost partially, like its wings are partially translucent, the shadowy dragon flying off in the distance towards the north.
Oh my god!
Okay, can we just go inside real quick? Just
And
Tetra
also notices this. She's like, shit, Draximut. Yeah, we should probably get out of the open, at least for now.
Jesus, yes, please!
Just out of character real quick. This is 100% Tristan's way of getting you guys to go into that crypt.
No, she was looking for animals, and that's what she saw.
God damn it! Why do I look for anything?
Also, Time Lord, I'd say at least an hour has passed at this point.
Time Lord.
Sorry, no.
And it'll be undead too. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
If you will also mark the time of my death, that'd be very kind of you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, in light of this thing, Jacket basically, stops, shakes, and just, grabs Sethanon's robe and tugs it really quickly.
Okay. What is it?
And I just kind of keep tugging harder and just point upwards.
Okay, I look.
Yeah, you look. You all see it now. As like Tetra is also looking and like ducking behind the wall. It's moving away from you. It's moving to the north. But you definitely see the beating wings of a dragon to the north side of the town.
My friends, some things are not a question of courage, but of intelligence.
I agree.
I say we run to
Go
the...
inside somewhere, please.
Just find some cover.
Should we go into that tunnel, go try to find our friends? I'm assuming Raj is dead by now, so it's probably about time we go.
Yeah, probably.
Guys, my character's legitimately about to die, please.
I passed Tetra back her musket.
Well, I will say, just a reminder, if any of you want to roll a prescience to give yourself some out-of-character knowledge in character, you're
It's
welcome to
+1.
try. But it's now +1 to your roll, because we already did one.
So how would I roll it? Just to roll the d20?
Yeah, if you'd like to, but do it one at a time, because every time you do it, it's another +1.
Who has the highest pre-science among this group?
Mine's
Whoever wants to,
12.
is welcome.
Realistically, there's no way.
Okay,
you
the
guys can
person
get
with the highest one do it
before I
first.
die.
Mine's
Yeah.
12.
5. 13? 13 sounds good to me.
Why?
Come on,
Just to
roll.
clarify, why am I rolling prescience?
So
To
this
see
is
if they're actually
basically,
dying in their Talrath.
Well,
basically, your character would have a hunch that they might be in trouble, and your out-of-character knowledge would become your in-character knowledge.
yeah, but at this point, Tolrath just wants to get under because of the dragon.
Okay.
That's reasonable. He's right.
And
Yeah,
Bliv had
that's-
already given them a time limit, and if it's passed by now, it's...
Yeah, let's just
It's
Salt Stone
definitely
in.
been 10 minutes, yeah.
Into the
Alright.
other Salt Stone in.
Alright, so Tetra's like, alright, if we're going in, follow me. It'll take a minute or two to get around. As she leads you guys...
Wait, are you guys going to the Saltstone Inn?
Yep.
Yeah, we're coming
You
after
guys,
you.
but you guys don't know.
I know.
They're not doing this because of you. They're
Yeah.
doing this because they see a massive dragon and you guys haven't come out.
Oh, I thought they wanted to go to the crypt. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they're not
No,
going
we
that
gave
way.
you guys a time limit, and you guys have...
Dragon.
So
There's a dragon.
Tetra joins up with your party, and she's basically just going to lead you now through the side, around, well away from the zombies, so that even if they noticed you, they won't be able to catch up with you. So basically, she leads you around this other street, the side here, and you can see now the curves are off to the side, and you can see the street just continues on towards what you remember to be the docks. The other street, at least, going west. But you guys start going north, up around, and you can actually see you pass by a park. In the meantime, to the north, and then you come to this little circular street. There you see the building, and Tetra leads you into this partially collapsed building up to the second floor, where part of the chimney has collapsed. You're basically at the bottom of that building. We're gonna switch it back over to these guys,
Who are dead.
who are currently having a bit of trouble. It is your turn. Whose turn is it? It was Alana first.
Okay.
So you see this shadow. It's currently coming through. It just did a whopper on Rahaj, who nearly died as it touched him.
I stab it with my rapier.
You're gonna stab the darkness with your rapier.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack. A 17. That definitely hits.
Oh.
It can move through walls. Do you think you? Well, good point. You might think your rapier might do something. If it does, I'll be happy.
Okay, and so basically you feel the rapier hit something like a resistance, but you kind of like almost go through it partially. And it almost feels like you're hitting air. Like you definitely feel some resistance, but it doesn't feel as satisfying as it does when you normally hit flesh. It kind of only partially, and the shadow kind of recoils from it, but then it quickly begins moving back towards you, as it doesn't seem that affected by your rapier. So that's going to bring us to Rahaj, unless you want to move, Alana.
No, I don't move. I don't move. I don't move.
Raj is gonna, and I'm just gonna be like, necrotic damage that like rips at your soul, right? That's what that does.
It's like the worst feeling of like you just want to die. Yeah.
Raj just goes, run away, and just kind of shoves her to the side as he crawl and like limps his way over here. Can I like push her to this spot right here?
Yeah, and you
The
can
one
move
right
your
above
full
me?
movement. You can move
I
your
know.
full movement. Yeah.
I'm not trying to run away right now. I wanted
Okay.
to go. I push her to one above me,
Okay, so yeah, you can push her there.
and then I want to. Basically, I'm gonna sit down, look at the door, and cast light on my chest.
Okay, excellent. So I'll go ahead and give you guys some light. That's going to bring us to the Shadow's turn.
That doesn't kill it. I'm dead.
And sorry, it's how many feet of light? It's 20 feet, I believe?
I can put it up here right. Oh, no, I think it's much more than that.
I'll put it
It's
20 for
30
now. 30 feet.
20.
Oh, no, 20 foot. It's 40
That's
feet. 20 right.
Oh, yeah, the rest is dim light. But yeah, so she can see that anyways. Let's see here. So now it comes to the Shadow's turn. It continues sort of reforming underneath the cracks of the door and up in front of you, and it begins gliding towards you. Let's see. Oh, and it can move. It moves quite fast.
Yeah,
It moves
I
towards
knew
you,
I
and
wouldn't be able to run away.
And its fingers reach out towards Alana this time. It's going to try and hit you.
The light does nothing?
Oh.
The light.
Jesus.
Hold up. The light does not count as sunlight, so no, it does not. As it currently hits you, Alana. And give me 1 second. So fingers crossed. You take 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's fine.
What's your health at, Alana? Oh, you know what? It's because your original token is at 5 hit points. So it keeps whenever I spawn you, spawns you at 5 hit points. So I'm honor coding you and trusting that your hit points were higher than that. You were at 12 before, right?
She had
Yeah,
full
it's
hit
a
points, but she didn't take
That's-
any damage in zombie fight.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. So yeah. But however, you just feel like sick. You know when you have like a cold or pneumonia or something, and you just can't get out of bed. That's what you feel like right now. As your strength score is reduced by 3.
Okay, what do I... Hold on a second. Okay.
So you're gonna have to go into your character sheet and reduce it by
What
3.
do
Just
I
keep
have?
track of what
What
the
do I
original
have?
was.
Oh, shit. Okay. Give
It's
me a
gonna bring
second
us-
to think.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
gonna bring us
all
to
right.
your turn next. Now, since that has been another 6 seconds that has passed, you guys, everyone who is back at the beginning of the building, you're right up here now. So Tetra basically leads you up to the roof, and I'm just going to put her token on there as well as Mira's. So yeah, you just come to the top of this like stairway, which is partially collapsed, and you see this chimney which has fallen over and crashed into the side of the building there. So Tetra's leading you up there, and she's like, if they got in, then there's someone in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get everyone to click on your tokens and roll initiative for yourselves.
Oh, because they have to run. Yeah.
Because this is now all happening in sync with each other in time.
Oh, god damn it. I'll
Well,
never
looks like
get a
just
good
rolled
initiative.
dexterity check for
Oh,
Azam.
they don't know where to go.
And yeah, they have no idea where you guys are. Just keep it in mind.
Okay.
Well, does this, from where we are, does it come down on the second floor of this?
Yeah,
Of
you're
the
on
inn?
this. You're up at the second floor of the inn. Yeah. Okay, here's Mira's dexterity, so she gets a 13. All right. So Alana, it was your turn last. So, and then we'll bring it back to Rahaj, and then the top of the order.
Okay. All right. I am going to try to set it on fire.
Yeah, you can give it a try.
I'm going to take that oil and light it on fire, kind of like a Molotov out of it. Oh my god. It's all I have.
All right. So let me see here. You're just gonna like toss the flask at it, like the whole flask.
Well, I'm gonna try and like throw it underneath its feet.
Okay.
Don't burn the house down.
I actually
Fine.
have it open to that page in the player's book, so I just want to double check. So with the oil flask, it actually has, you can throw it up to 20 feet. You make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating it as an improvised weapon. So this is just going to be a dexterity check, essentially.
Okay.
I wonder if our rogue can pass that.
Sorry, you can also pour it. You
What
can
a
also
surprise.
You can pour it on the ground to cover a 5-foot area, provided that it's level, and if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage. So
Yeah, I'll do
it's-
that.
Does oil explode?
Well, no, it just catches fire and burns really hot. It's not like, unless it's in like a condensed like container, I don't think it would really explode. Of course, I'm not a scientist or a chemist or anything, so feel free to correct me.
Yeah, it'd probably depend on the type of oil.
I think
I
if
just
it's in
kinda-
a container, it explodes more likely.
I spike it down on the ground, like where it's below it.
She
Yeah,
goes
so
so
you
hard
see-
it breaks through the wood.
This pool of like oil pops beneath it, and so you also wanted to set it on fire. How are you lighting on fire?
Tinderbox.
Tinderbox. Okay, so to actually get down and like start striking up a match, that would be another action. So you wouldn't be able to do it on this turn.
Oh.
Hey, Raj has things.
Okay. I back up.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and move your token.
Back up far.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so technically it's Rahaj's turn next.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's flame-like, but it worked on the last ones.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Yes.
And I want it to. Can it come from below it to above it? So even if the flame doesn't hit itself, if it works, it can light the fire.
I thought it was a
I'll
real
allow it.
flame.
You allow
Well,
it.
yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, it's not technically real flame.
That's why I'm saying, just in case it maybe somehow works, just below up to it. So even if it doesn't hit, maybe it'll spark something.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
if there's a particular certain someone looking out for me.
I'll allow it. Because yeah, it's a dexterity check, so it kind of just like hits the whole area around
Yeah,
it. It just
that's
has to
what I
avoid it. So that makes
Okay,
sense to me. Of course, you know,
What's
if
its
we
dexterity?
figure it out later, we'll change it. So it's going to do a dexterity saving throw against the DC.
Is it save? I don't think it's. Oh, it is saving. Damn
It is
it.
a saving throw. And yeah, as you cast your Sacred Flame, it jumps out of the, it's sort of like it forms its form kind of like just swishes out of the way, but it hits the floor, and the energy from your Sacred Flame luckily manages to ignite the oil. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I'm going to roll a D100. I'm going to roll
Wait.
I'm gonna let the
It's radiant
Jason!
damage. Does he have disadvantage on saving throws because it's radiant?
let me see here.
Or maybe if Sirik really likes me, because that's a 6.
No,
You need
not
it.
against radiant damage. It does, however. So yeah, no. As far as you can tell, it's
Okay.
because it's just a dexterity saving throw. It's still just as easy at getting out of the way.
Also, Raj doesn't move. He stands there and he smiles at it.
Raj!
Aren't you gonna
Raj,
wink
get
at
over
everything
here!
else in your
I
life?
wink at it. No, he's right. She's right. I'm winking at it.
Oh,
No, I wink at Alana, not it.
Oh, that's a good choice, considering that you probably won't be able to get the advances of No Face.
Yeah.
Okay, so the oil does ignite beneath it, and it takes immediately 5 fire damage. So let's see. And is it? However, the flames seem to pass through it, and it keeps moving towards you. Like it doesn't care that the fire is there. It's
Okay,
just
cool.
like
I'm okay
it's
with
just
it.
toughing it out. So that ends your turn. So we're gonna bring it back to the top of the initiative order,
Cool.
bringing us to Talrath. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move directly into that building.
Mhm.
I'm guessing from where I am, from where my token is, I can't sense the light or the heat from the fire or anything like that from where I am.
You don't sense any heat. No, it's quite far away from where you are.
I can't hear any sounds. Like, can I make a perception check?
You can definitely make a
Like you
perception
can hear
check.
glass shattering of the oil flask, perchance.
Yeah, like anything that would give me a direction of.
Well,
Guys, we're
yeah.
really
That-
far away.
Was loud enough to alert the town.
It's gonna.
I closed every door behind us. We're far away.
It's gonna depend. So yeah, when you toss that oil flask, it definitely made like a shattering sound, which echoed through the halls. Talrath, you do, as you're coming into the building, you do hear this coming basically from the west of the building. So through this open door, and then to your right.
Well, so for my action, that was my move, and I'm gonna dash.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gonna call out anything, or or are you just gonna dash in? Yep, he's gonna dash in.
Can we call out on our turn? Or we have to wait for our turn.
I'm just gonna bolt, and because I don't know what's going on yet. I heard a sound, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Old adventurer dies in fire that he ran into.
We've literally set this building. God, there's people in here.
All right. Well, we'll see. So that ends your turn, Talroth, bringing us to Tetra's turn. She's also gonna head in after you and do a perception check as well as you're heading in. So let me see her sheet here. Where is she? All right. So perception. Oh, now I get to use a character sheet. This is fun.
Tristan's playing with us, guys, not against us.
So far.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay,
hold my breath
well,
on
I think it's a bit of both. I'll be honest.
So yeah, she moves her full movement here, right up to there. She definitely hears it. You see her cock her rifle, and she's like, "Psst, trouble!" Up to you guys back on the roof, and she also dashes in her full movement up to here, I guess. Right, bringing us to Dubois.
All right. So my full movement is 2 times my my normal move action.
If you dash.
Okay. So
That would be the dash. Yeah.
So I'm up to here.
All right, excellent. Yeah, you get up there. You also hear the noise in the distance, bringing us next to Blivette.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash in. Let's see here. It's 5. I just guess I'll stop behind him.
All right, cool. All right, now, Talrath, as you are approaching this door in front of you,
No, wait, I can't.
you suddenly see, right as you get up to the edge there, you see this smoky, dark, gaseous substance seeping through the cracks in the bottom of the door.
Like the one right here where I'm pinging?
It's not in the door. It's the door, that brown line right next to you. It starts seeping through, and another
There's another
shadowy
one?
creature, alerted by the noises in the room nearby, seemingly comes
One
out.
right now, she rolled a prescience, roll to run away.
And it looks towards you, and it's gonna swipe at you, Talrath. So let me see if it can hit you. As it does. There we go. So yeah, it reaches its shadowy hand out towards you. A 6, I believe, is not gonna hit you though.
Why does theirs suck?
It's not them, Richard, it's me.
It's not you, it's me, Richard. All right, that's gonna bring us now down to the one next to you, Rahaj. It is also going to swipe towards you.
Oh,
Yeah, it
God.
Yeah, it is.
Dead.
Just
Rip.
do it.
We'll miss
Just
you.
do it.
However, let me check the book because I think it still takes damage.
Yes, it does.
I think it has 1d4, I'm going to be honest.
Okay, so it's any creature that ends its turn in the area. So
Oh, okay.
basically,
So not
it ended its
the
last turn there, but if it moves out, then it will be safe. So let's see here. It's going to swipe at you. How much damage will it do?
Below 10. Below 10. Wait, you haven't done it yet. Below 10. You haven't attacked me yet.
You have any last words? Now's your chance.
No.
No, I might have a speech later. I'll be fine.
That's true. So let's see here. It's a 7.
That misses.
Oh my God.
Managed to hold on to dear life.
Oh my God.
All right, and I got to remember to whisper these rules because I don't.
Rahaj nearly dies, number 8.
Bringing us
count here.
to Mira. Mira is also going to dash her full movement into the building after you guys. Let's see here. It's 20, 40.
Wait, he ended his turn in fire.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's gonna stay right there next to you, so it's gonna take the 5 fire damage, or apparently 5 fire damage.
Well, if that health bar is any indicator, it takes 5 damage.
Dang flavored, it does take 5 damage. Woohoo!
But yeah, again, Rahaj, the fire seems to go through it. It's not fully catching fire onto its form.
God.
So Mira takes his turn. Alana, it's you next.
I
Mercy, kill me.
I'm not mercy killing you. Okay. Did I use? I have a question before I go. Could it, if I did the Molotov again, could it take an extra 5 points of damage, or?
If you hit it with the flask and you wanted to try and cover it with oil, that would be like an additional. But otherwise, you're just covering. Yeah, otherwise you're just covering the same spot with more oil, and it's just gonna keep burning as it goes.
An arrow.
I'm not shooting. Well, it goes through it. Let's see.
Just kill it.
Okay, all right. I do the same thing, and I throw it at it.
All right, you're gonna try and.
I hope I'm not wasting a flask.
This time it's gonna be an improvised improvised ranged weapons to roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh my god.
Get a natural 1 and hit me. That'd be so funny. Ah, darn it.
Yeah, that definitely hits as the oil spreads all over it. Part of it's catching it. Part of the oil kind of falls through it, drips on the floor. Doesn't look like it's gonna stick to it for long as the oil is slowly sliding off of its form. But that's your attack. If you want to move, you can still do that.
Can I call out? It's the only thing else I can do. I yell out, Seth! Tall! We're in here!
Alright. Yeah, and you guys hear this around the corner at this point. Bringing us next to Sethanon.
Yeah, I will dash and come down to here. And end my turn.
Rahaj.
Okay, so here's my predicament.
Oh god.
I can inflict wounds, but I touch it. I have a better chance of hitting inflict wounds.
Yes.
Oh, this is.
I believe so. It's like it's a touch attack, right?
It's a touch attack.
5 foot range.
And if if I learned anything from what Mira said, it means I'm taking damage if I touch it. Mm-hmm. But the damage probably won't be as severe. And we said necrotic doesn't kill automatically, right?
It doesn't kill automatically. However, if you take damage again twice your max health, then it does.
Don't.
Sacred flame.
Also, necrotic may not harm it.
Yeah.
That's very probable.
Well, he doesn't do oh yeah, inflict wounds is necrotic. I forgot.
Ooh! I have a dumb idea.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Is it a creature?
Oh, Jesus.
Technically, all of you are creatures.
So, but is that thing in particular? Wait. Okay.
What are
This is the spell I'm going to use.
Oh, what the heck is this?
This is command.
Yeah.
But the question is, do I use it on Alana or do I use it on Dan?
That's up to you.
I'm sorry I'm taking long. This is very stressful for me.
I'm giving you 6 more seconds to decide.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command. Next turn, the spell has no effect on the target. Oh, that's undead. Shit. It has no effect on undead.
Oh, no? Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says it. The spell has no effect if the target is undead.
Oh,
Shade.
Your choice is simple then.
Alana, if you're not going to run, I'm not going to give you an option. And I cast command on her.
Oh, man. Alana, make a wisdom saving throw.
Alana, pass it. Spite him.
Oh, God, okay.
Do it. Do it.
However,
Despite,
How-
I'm adding that to the awesome moment.
however, Rahaj, I'm giving you inspiration. If you wish to, you can use it to give her disadvantage on her save.
You have disadvantage.
All right, Alana, reroll.
Nice.
Oh.
Come on,
Re-
come on.
really?
Something low.
Oh.
I say flee.
Back to
Fails
7.
it.
My command is flee. You have no choice, but you have to run the
All right.
fastest way possible.
Can I? Damn it!
So Alana, you essentially have no choice. You have to spend your full movement moving as far away from Rahaj, and you have to move your action as only as a dash action. If you can't move any farther, then you would basically just have to use a dodge action.
So you have to, and the quickest way out and the way you know is through that door.
Yeah, so it's going to be, when it comes around to your turn, that's what your turn is going to be spent doing. But I think it only happens for one turn. Is there like a time limit for it? Duration 1 round, yeah. So it's till the end of your next turn. Or, yeah, once your next turn's done, yeah. So that's going to Jacket.
Okay, well, I guess I'll run in after everybody since I'm the last one with the turn. God damn it. So 30. I'll do my full turn running. So just mad dash in.
Yeah, go for it.
Where did Talrath run to?
Talrath, you saw him move through that door. He's on the left side. I guess you're out of character perspective left. Yeah,
Okay, wait. Was that 60? Let me measure it.
Well, remember that I'm a wood elf, so I move more than most. I have 35 feet of movement, so I move 70 instead of 60.
Okay, so, yeah, that was 60 feet. I'll have to end here, sadly. Oh.
Yeah. But you do see he and Tetra are now engaged with this very 8-foot tall with long limbs, shadowy figure that's reaching out towards them.
Can I cast Shillelagh as a bonus?
Yes, you may. Yeah, it is a bonus action.
Yeah!
Let's go raise to Talrath again.
Okay, so to clarify, we definitely heard from where we're standing that I think we heard Alana yell out.
Oh, you definitely heard. Yeah, you know exactly.
We know from where it's
Something along the lines of, you bastard!
They're right around this corner, where you can tell.
Okay, so I will first say to Dubois, go, I think you're best suited to go help them. We'll take care of this one here. And then I am going to attack with my scimitar.
All right, cool. So go ahead and roll an attack. That definitely hits it. So go ahead and roll damage.
Man, my Crimson Right sucks.
Not well, at least at first level it is. But you do hold on. I believe. So to clarify, this is a rules question. I think only you would know this. It's just the Crimson Right that counts as magic damage, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I'll double check. But I always have the.
But for now, yeah. But if that changes, I'll retcon that. All right, yeah. You swing through it. Your blade passing through its slightly incorporeal form. You don't feel like you really did too much to it.
It is considered magical. The right damage.
Okay, yeah. So it's only the right damage. It's magical. All right, cool. That's gonna, unless you want to move, it's gonna bring us to Tetra's turn. Now, does she want to take an opportunity attack? She's gonna disengage actually, and she's gonna run around the corner. Let's see how far she can get. Run around the corner. So, Alana, you see this woman you've never seen before. She can only just make it onto this. Because the debris there, she starts like trying to run over this collapsed ceiling here. But yeah, Alana, as you're running past, you see this woman, fully hooded, mask over her face. She's carrying this long rifle. You've never seen her before. You don't know what it is she's holding.
Holy shit! Who are you?
As she's running, basically as like the 6 seconds is transpiring, as she's running, she like goes to her knees and raises her rifle, and she's like, "Get out of the way, quick!" That's gonna end her turn, bringing us to Ciel de Bois.
All right. So really, the maximum terrain I can cover is just my double movement, or was there something about running?
Yeah, so just you can use your full movement, and if you use your action to dash, then you move again, essentially. You just move twice.
Okay. I'm going to move over there. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Bringing us next to Blivette.
I'm gonna move down in here and cast Firebolt on that thing.
Nice. All right, go ahead and roll to attack. 17, that hits. Roll damage.
Guys, there's someone playing a really sad trumpet song in another room.
Yeah, it's very appropriate. Maybe they're watching the stream for you.
I've been hearing it this whole time. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me
So-
too, man.
Levette, yeah, you see the firebolt pass through its form, like it starts smoking a bit, like wisps of smoke fly off where you hit it. But again, doesn't seem to be as effective as usually is. Let's see here. Bringing us next to the Shadow's turn. So let's see. I'm going to start with Talrath for more suspense. Talrath, it's going to try and hit you.
For more suspense.
So let's see here. Is a 14 enough to hit you? No? Sorry, I didn't hear that yet. Does it hit?
No,
14?
my AC is 15. It does not hit
Oh,
me.
right. Right, okay. So yeah, it again tries to sweep at you. You just ducking to the side quickly as you're attacking it. The other one down by Rahaj, it currently is still in fire, but it doesn't take damage till the end of its turn.
Right.
So it is going to try and hit you again, Rahaj.
Do it. Just take me out, man. I can't take this stress anymore.
That is a 21 to hit. That's definitely a 21.
Wait. Let me think. Yes, it hits. Alright, how much damage is it doing?
Oh man,
14.
Rahaj.
If it does 14, I die.
Oh man. Does
Does
12
he have
necrotic
inspiration?
damage. Does
It does
12 12
I'm not
necrotic
dead.
damage.
I'm not dead.
I'm-
I need to make a constitution roll?
It rolled one of the 2d6s it rolled was a natural 6. But anyways, you get to make a Constitution save. So it is 10 plus 2 now. The DC.
10 plus 2. Constitution save. Oh, good. That's exactly it.
You just make it. So you fall like. Oh, and also I'm almost forgetting. You also lose 1 point of strength from your strength score.
So I get to watch. Is it? I mean,
Yeah,
It
so
moves.
you're still conscious, but you fall back and like you just feel all your energy. You can't move. You can crawl a little bit, but you don't have enough energy to stand as you're like gasping for air.
but it
As
knows I'm
just-
still alive then, right?
It sees you on the ground, and yeah, it definitely
So if
Like,
it
it's
attacks
still-
me next round, I'm
it's
dead.
it's still
then.
hanging over you. However, if you take a hit, it counts as an automatic critical.
Ooh,
Which
which way do I
is-
fall?
You're still there. You're just on the ground, basically.
Okay, so I don't fall into the flames.
No, you're prone. But speaking of flames, it does take another supposedly 5 damage. So yeah, the fire continues to burn as it just is lumbering over you.
Yes,
Um,
command's not concentration. She's still fleeing.
You're still fleeing, Alana. But that first, it's going to bring us to Mira's turn.
God.
She's going to enter the room here, and following suit with Blivette, she's going to try and do a firebolt. Let's see if that can hit. And does that hit? I can't remember what these guys' AC is. No, yeah, her firebolt hits off and like just hits like a sconce on the wall. Doesn't do anything. Bringing us to, she's actually going to use the rest of her movement to pop back inside this other room. Bring us next to Alana.
Oh man.
Gotta run.
You have to move
You
as
dash.
far. You do have a choice in which direction you move, but it just has to be as far away from Rahaj as possible.
I hope she doesn't accidentally leave the soulstone in and
Um,
gets eaten by zombies.
No, there's no way you can run
I'm
that far.
guessing she kind of just locks up, and she just kind of has this fearful look on her face, and she starts, I guess, moving out the door, but she's fighting it. She's going, "Rahaj, you idiot!" and she's trying to stop, like hold on to the edge of the door, trying to stop herself, but she's just walking out.
Yeah, it's like your body just isn't obeying you for some reason, and so
I'm
you
screaming at him, Raj, you fucking idiot! And she's just moving out. Did I go the right way? Yeah.
Because you are technically leaving his light spell, you can't see anything in this room. I want you to roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
He gets jumped by a skeleton, Rahaj. Good job.
Ooh.
Oh,
so
well,
you're in. Oh no,
Disadvantage.
you saw it's disadvantage. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Sean. So, okay, not bad. As you're running, like you're trying to just going from memory and from like your general sense of the room to jump over where like the broken chairs and debris are, and you stop yourself because you remember there's a door, and instinctively, let's see how far you can move here. So I'm just gonna move your token for you. Tell me which direction you want to move. So that's 35 feet essentially.
Yeah.
That's 30 feet there. So then you dash through the room. Are you going up or are you continuing straight ahead?
I'll go up.
Up. All right. Yeah. So you go full 30 feet. That's 25 feet. And then you see everyone around the corner here. Now you have to move technically away from Rahaj. And since he is to the left of you, you have no way to go except right. So you start moving this way. That would be your full 30 movement though.
Okay.
So that's going to end your turn there, bringing us to, actually, let's see here. Not quite. Just 1 second.
Oh my god.
All right, Alana, you hear in front of you in the darkness just a few creaky footsteps in the creaky boards, and this as the whatever you saw in that ajar door is now lumbering towards you. And I will add its turn to the board so you can see that. Now it's Sethanon's turn. Actually, no, it's going to use its full... It's going to dash up to you, actually. So yeah, you see just coming, like charging as fast as its slow, lumbering body can, the zombie run right up to you, Alana. It's going to bring us next to Sethanon now.
All right. Let's see. Is this a shadow thing south of me?
Sorry? Oh yeah, now you can see, because you're walking into darkness, so you can't really see anything until you get right up to it. But yeah, now you see this large, shadowy figure that's reaching towards Talrath.
Okay, well, I guess I'll cast a spell. Frostbite.
It is with disadvantage because you are within 5 feet. Natural one. You're just so startled as like this thing out of the darkness, and you can barely see it because it is shadow itself. You just see this like wispy, smoky shadow in front of you, and you just quickly like frostbite, and you just shoot it off at the ceiling, doing nothing.
Gotcha, ceiling.
So unless you have any other movement, that's going to end your turn.
Yeah, that would be the end.
So bring us to Rahaj. You need to give us a... You can still crawl, but you also have to make a death saving throw at the end of your turn.
Tristan, if I may ask a question, and this completely goes against the rules. I'm just asking if you want to be all cool like. If Rahaj were to have his holy symbol in his hand and crawl into him, can he cast a spell into him?
You can technically, you still have an action when you're crawling like that. You just get one action. There's no like bonus action or anything like that.
If I have my holy symbol literally inside of it, can I hit it with or can it be disadvantage on its save?
Oh, for Sacred Flame, you mean?
Yeah.
Technically, it could still try to move away from you as you're crawling towards it, so it wouldn't be any easier or harder to hit it that way. So no, you'd be like better off. You would know from this distance. You'd be better off just hitting it from where you are now.
I would. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe the pain? Because I'm still conscious. Because if it's that bad, Rahaj would not want to feel it.
You feel like your muscles are kind of like turning to jello, but like you feel it. Like it's not a soothing feeling. It's kind of a painful feeling, and it's more like you feel hurt in your soul. Like you feel emotionally destroyed. It's hard to describe, but But yeah, you feel
Oh, Talrat's
it's like
echoing him.
a depression that is painful to you.
It's a dementor.
Okay.
So what are you doing? What's with
Um.
one action? You can move 5 feet, and then you got to make a death save.
Does this work on myself?
Spare the dying. It is a range of touch, which means it could work on yourself.
I want to
So-
stabilize.
To save yourself.
I
yeah,
will
so
stabilize myself.
you place your hands on your chest. You
I
know,
want
holding.
one hand with the holy symbol touching my
Yes.
chest, and the other one flipping off the ghost.
Nice, just like fuck you, and so you are stable. You don't have to roll a death saving throw, but you are
Okay.
still technically on the ground at 0 hit points. So you can crawl 5 feet if you wish.
With all the pain and stuff, I don't think you can.
Okay, so it's gonna bring us to Jacket.
Okay, well, I just saw Alana run up and get beset upon by an undead, so I'm just gonna... Well, can I see if Alana's injured or anything?
You can see she does look like she's limping a little bit. She's out of breath, and she's scared. Like you see, like she's running as if she's running for her life, just bolting out of that hallway.
Well, I've heard her screaming for Rahaj, but right now she's the one that's there and most important and seems to be the most injured, as far as I can tell. She just said, Rahaj, you idiot, so he might just be doing something stupid. So, I'm gonna help Alana first, and Shillelagh with both hands.
Awesome. So go ahead and roll attack against the zombie. As you cast Shillelagh on your staff, it begins glowing again with this magical energy.
Oh no, I did that last
illuminating-
turn.
Yeah, but like as this is all happening, you just run up, slightly illuminating the room. So like if Alana were to look around, she'd see this glowing staff and nothing else, just swinging out of the darkness. It definitely hits. So roll damage against the zombie. And so that's
thank God.
6 bludgeoning damage against it as you just whack it in the face, and it kind of stumbles back a little bit. Bringing us next to Talrat.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm gonna say to everyone in earshot, I think it's in our best interest, tactically. Focus on one at a time, move it, get it out, and then we'll move on to the next, yeah? And then I'll swing at the one that's trying to swing at me.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and give it a shot.
Liv, you have to make a choice. Who are you gonna help, Alana or Talrat and Sethanon?
Tristan, does that hit?
That does hit. Yeah, you just barely swipe at it. Go ahead and roll damage, and your Crimson Right. 6 damage. Damn it. D4s are not your friend, but it does take a bit of damage. Still standing, looming over you. But you swipe at it again and again, trying to find its weak spot. Do you wish to move?
No.
Nope. So Tetra is going to go next. So Tetra, as she comes around the corner there, she kneels down, and she's like, fuck it, if they hurt us, they know we're here by now. So she's going to take a shot at the shadow in front of Rahaj. Let's see if she can hit it. As you hear this echoing... Unfortunately, she just, with the darkness, she can't quite see that well. And there's a big flash in the room, so briefly, like, the whole room is illuminated, but no, it goes through the wall at the south side there. She's like, fuck! And you see her load another bullet into the shaft there. That's going to end her turn. Dubois is next.
Well, before you go, Picard, just so you know, with the light on my chest and how I'm holding my holy symbol, you can totally see it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she wouldn't have actually had disadvantage. I forgot. It's not actually dark there. Hold on, let me retcon that.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, let me just double check. Yeah, so she loads another shot, fires, this one actually ending up finding purchase there. But, oh no, actually no, that's not, it's still below its AC. Sorry. So yeah, she misses. Doesn't matter.
Just so you know, Picard. It is very open.
I know. So Dubois really looks startled by everything that's happening. He just feels like so much is happening around him. The detonations, he see Alana running out with her blank stare like she's magically controlled, and Rahaj, which is down on the ground, suffering for his soul, even though he's holding his holy symbol, which he sees in plain sight and is quite confused by it. He tells himself no one deserves to die like this.
I'm a fan of your logic.
To get soul eaten. So his stare becomes harder, and he knows what he will do. He positions himself right in front of the shade and yells the war cry of the kings of Nans. So as he charges forward to smite the evil, he yells, "Mon joie Saint-Denis!" And
Please miss. Please miss. That'd be so bad.
Why do you want to die?
Because that'd be so funny. He charged at it.
That in fact hits, so you may roll damage.
So, is it undead?
Why do you ask?
Because I am smiting.
Oh, you're using your smite. Yes, it counts as an undead, technically.
Okay. So first, the slashing damage.
Mhm.
And that's a 2, so I can re-roll my damage because I have great weapon
Because you have
focus.
smite. Oh yeah, your feature. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's a 14.
Ooh.
Awesome.
And
Nice.
then I am
Oh,
going
yeah.
to roll 3d8 for smiting.
Oh, my
man.
god. Go ahead.
That's inflict wounds.
The card
Pretty much.
saves.
So 11 radiant damage and 14 slashing damage.
Wow.
Awesome. As you cleave into this thing, your sword begins glowing, and you slice through it. And as you slice through it, well, describe its demise.
Well, I guess he would just disperse under this radiant light and this mighty blow.
Yeah. So yeah, it just like the light glows from within it, and the shadowy darkness turns into this golden light that bathes the room for a moment, brighter even than your light spell, Rahaj, and it just dissipates into absolute nothingness.
So after this, Dubois would probably get on his knees and start shaking Rahaj, telling him, "Wake up, you idiot! Wake up!"
Well, he is technically awake. He's just he's
I'm awake. What are you doing?
yeah he's very badly wounded.
I'm away.
Okay, well that's my turn.
Nice.
Dubois giggles.
That's gonna bring us to Blivette next.
Okay, I know my magic doesn't do much against this shadowy thing, but it's what we start attacking first, so maybe it'll go down first. So I'm going to firebolt it again.
Nice. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh!
What is it with these natural ones from our wizards?
Bliv is like looking to the zombie, to the shadow, and she just quickly shoots off, missing.
Off into the debris.
Would you like to move?
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
All right.
I'm like dead center. I'll just.
All right. This shadow, you see it. So Sethanon and Talrath, you basically get a opportunity attack as it slides through the door, the closed door in front of you.
Okay.
It goes through the cracks around. So Talrath and Sethanon, you make melee opportunity attacks on it as it does this.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Sorry, Louise.
Okay, my internet died. Completely died.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a crit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
well, that's crimson
Oh,
right now.
crits are
Double
still
as well,
countless.
correct?
All the dice are doubled, so yeah, that would include Crimson Right.
There.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's 5, 10, 19 damage. Halved would be 10. Yeah, you just, as it tries to sink through the door, you're like, I don't think so. And describe how you destroy it.
Like, I start to see it move, and just in the blink, like my sword comes up and just glares, like the fire actually kind of bursts out and illuminates the room a little bit, and I slice right through it, cutting it literally in half. Like, and
Nice.
it just disperses.
Yeah, it starts to fall over like a peeled banana, and then it just scatters into smoke into the air, and it is gone. However, there's still a zombie behind you guys, so that's going to bring us to...
Too?
Oh yeah, you have no idea about that. I forgot. So Mira's going to pop around the corner. She sees you destroy that shadow, and she's instead going to aim towards the zombie with her firebolt yet again. Trusty firebolt that's been working for everyone so well. But no, she misses. Just shoots off. Damn it. She runs back around the corner. Bring us back to Alana. So Alana, you are no longer under the command spell.
Okay.
The
I
zombies
would
run from
like
you.
to rage.
So Alana multi-classes into Barbarian in 6 seconds.
Alana is pissed. I mean, she is going into full like Alana rage. She takes her dagger and just tries to like stab him through. I mean, she is going into like kill mode. The zombie.
I also just realized something. I think you still have inspiration, don't you?
I do.
You could have used that to cancel out, just for future reference, you could have canceled out the wisdom save disadvantage. But
And guess who knew she had it and didn't say it?
I got it. Maybe I did it on purpose. Okay.
I just want to make sure you knew that. So go ahead and roll an attack with your dagger.
I'm going for that motherfucker's throat. Okay. Can I use inspiration on my damage?
No.
Okay.
You
but yeah,
max damage on that. You know that, right?
Yeah, you could roll re-roll your attack and hope for a natural 20, but
I'm okay.
So yeah, you run right up to it, stab it right in the throat, and but it's still, zombies don't need their throats.
How much hate damage did you do?
You did like Hulk hate damage. Hulk. Gonna bring us next to the zombie's turn, unless you want to move, Alana.
No, I'm staying right where I am. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this thing.
Okay, well, with your dagger, like, as you stab the dagger right in its throat, it's gonna lash out at you.
Okay.
Let's see if it can hit. 5 probably does not hit you.
No,
Rahaj,
it doesn't.
you wanted to clarify something.
It's dead. Do Alana and I get our strength back?
No, you do not. You still feel physically weak. And
making Rahaj even weaker. Nice.
You feel like you've just been on, a huge hike up a very steep mountain.
Okay.
That's going to bring us to Sethanon's turn.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast light on my arcane focus.
Excellent.
So,
go ahead and
then I'll.
That. It's 20 feet of light. There you go. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right. So now I can actually see what's happening. Oh, that's lovely. I'm just going to move over here and end my turn.
Okay.
Hiding behind jacket.
Sethanon, as you come around the corner there, you actually see, now that your light is coming around the corner, you can actually see a small boy just to the south here. He's kind of peeking his head around the corner. He sees your light, and he quickly... It's actually funny, because the picture that I have for his image has like a beam of light as if he's looking around the corner. That's actually quite perfect.
Kill him.
Raj, you have no idea. But anyways, this boy kind of looks around the corner. He's very small, even for a boy, and he quickly just darts right back around the corner when he sees you.
That sounds like a trap.
So that ends your turn, Rahaj. It's your turn next. You don't have to make any death saving throws. You can still crawl. You can still do an action.
I'm gonna crawl one closer to Dubois and just say to him, "Thank you, but the pain is unimaginable. Please,
okay, and
help me."
All right, awesome.
And whether you take that as mercy kill or you heal me, that is up to you. But I'm like fucking dying hard. Like, is there like blood coming out of my mouth type of thing? Like, it's bad.
You're not bleeding. It's weird, but like your skin looks
I'm
super
just fucked
pale.
up.
It looks pale, like a pale red, and like your veins are like popping out. They look really like black. You have these like black veins sticking out of your arms and your face. Yeah, it's an anime death scene essentially. And also, Jackie, you would have also seen the boy just in the corner there.
Did I see him on my
wanna-
previous turn? Was he there when I started it?
You saw him basically. That was his turn. He like popped his head out. You saw him, then he popped back.
Okay.
Now, Dubois and Rahaj, I also want to mention that the fire that was currently just the oil there, it's now starting to spread to the wood on the floor around it. Slowly, but like the wood is starting to catch fire around it. Probably next turn it might spread a bit more. It's going to bring us next.
Fire resistance. Hey.
That's true. Bring us to Jacket.
Okay, well, okay, I'm quite frankly shocked at Alana's viciousness. I go, holy Alana! I kind of look at her, but she's kind of unresponsive, probably just so angry. And so I see the zombie's obviously got his hand on her arm because he's missed. But, I also spotted the kid, so now I have a choice to make. Do I choose between Alana, which just, kicked the shit out of that zombie, or do I go after that kid?
You got 6 seconds to decide.
And, oh god. Alana's
Shoot the
badass.
kid.
She's got this covered. She's angrier than anything, and she doesn't want to get involved with this. She goes after the kid.
Alright, are you disengaging?
Yeah, I'm disengaging, and I go, kid! Where the heck did you go?
Alright, so as you come through there, you basically, just as you see, just for a moment, you see this door over here. It's open, and then it quickly shuts behind the kid as he closes it, running away from you.
Okay, so that was 30 feet. Ooh. Wait. What do I do? It? Can I do it? Can I do the thing? Oh, I want to do the thing, but I don't know if the thing can be the thing.
So, well, no, use your action. You disengage, so your turn is done. So, Talrath. Yeah, you disengage.
Wait, I have a bonus action, don't I?
Yeah, but can it, like
You can't
besides
do much.
Shillelagh, yeah, I don't think you can really do anything.
What? I cast Shillelagh last turn. It's not a constant bonus action. It
Yeah,
lasts
but
for
what
a
I mean
minute in
is-
your hands.
Right, but
Like,
you still
do you-
can't attack.
Do you have, like, an actual ability that is, like, a bonus action?
Yep, it's called Misty Step, and it can jump, but only 30
Ah.
feet, which
I
is
forgot
annoying.
about that.
So, I won't be able to reach that door, well, through that door, as much
Well,
as I
if-
want to teleport into it.
You could, like, get to it and, like, hold it open as it's closing.
Nah, I'd rather just... Oh. Nah, I'd rather save it. I run up to the door. I waited to run up to the door, basically.
Alright,
probably
so
gonna-
Talrath. Gonna be Talrath's turn next.
Yeah, so I see Jacket run off, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And I yell out to Dubois, and I say, Dubois, how are you doing in there?
We're fine.
All right, and then hearing that, I will bolt to help Alana.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I can get there, so I will take a swipe.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
Can I use my inspiration?
You don't need to, it hits.
Really? Oh,
I guess I don't even need to tell you that normally, but yeah, you hit.
okay.
It's a zombie, it's slow, so go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, now it's working for you. So
Yeah,
yeah, let's see, that's 8 plus 4. Yeah, you cut it down, falls to the ground, and it's still twitching a little bit on the ground, but basically at this point you guys just keep wailing on it, you and Alana, until it just stops moving.
Right.
I'm
And,
feeling like I'm just like stabbing it with the head, like over and over and over with my
And
dagger.
I see Alana doing this, and I just sort of like take like a brief step back and let her do her
Yeah,
thing.
she.
And I
like-
get back up and I've got like blood cover. I'm just covered in blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm sort of
gosh.
like wiping it in my clothes a little to make sure I don't get any on me.
You just casually like, oh, there's a little spot here. Oh, there's a spot here.
Can I walk into the? Can I go after Raj? Where is he?
You ran from
so-
him, you know.
We're,
Hold on,
we're
I'm
actually,
gonna go back.
having
we at
some
initiative?
kind of a moment right now.
Yeah, you kind of, because at this moment, Elena, you're still kind of like finishing off the zombie.
Okay,
So what's
okay.
everyone else doing? Rahaj and Picard.
So yeah, I want to approach my hand from his holy symbol, put my hand on it, grab it, and take it from his hand, and hold it just above the fire and looking straight in the eyes. Say, Rahaj, you have a chance of redemption. You have a choice to take here. Since we are in the light of the holy, we are in her presence. I make you take a choice. You either convert and walk in her holy light, or you die in the infernal flames of darkness.
Okay.
And while I say this, I'm looking at the fire, which is slowly creeping upon us.
Rahaj leans in.
Hold on.
Rahaj. Okay, never mind. You can keep going.
I drop your holy symbol in the flames. I take mine, and I break the chain on my neck, and I slowly advance it to your hand. Say, will you take it, Rahaj?
Rahaj looks him in the eyes and says, "Fuck Ultima," and spits at it.
So, I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Dubois would probably punch him square in the mouth and leave him there.
Wow. Okay.
Rahaj, make another Constitution saving throw.
If I stand for nothing, what will I fall for? Constitution saving?
Episode 5, Dubois fucking kills a guy. Jesus.
Alright. I'm unconscious.
He knocks you square unconscious. You're not dying. It's not like a lethal wound, but he just knocks you and you fall back, and you're just unconscious there. As the fire is slowly spreading towards you.
Alright, that's fine.
So that's gonna. What's everyone else doing at this point? Tetra sees this. She's actually like, "What the fuck? Come on, let's get the fuck out of here."
Agreed.
Can
And,
I?
I walk
Go ahead.
to her.
Okay. What are you doing, Alana? Don't forget you can buzz in.
Okay, sorry.
No, yeah, but just for everyone else.
I want to come around the corner, and I am coming after Rahaj, and I'm guessing that I don't know that just happened.
Why does everyone want to kill me?
And I walk up, and I'm going, "What the fuck is going on?" And I grab Rahaj, and I'm going, "Did you knock him out?"
Tetra's just mumbling to herself, so Dubois can hear. That's funny. It's just what I said.
Did you do this? Did you do this? And I'm looking at Dubois.
Alana, there's like a sort of a tail of fire that's slowly creeping towards your foot there.
Is Picard not going to stop her?
Well, I look at her and say, he's done for. We need to go. The building is catching on fire.
Well, can you put this out? Tetra tries to, goes up to the fire, she takes... actually, no. Never mind. She's like, can't you put out the fire?
I'm impatient, and I just start pouring my water skin on the fire and seeing if that puts it out.
Dubois,
just steam.
I'm just not even looking. Does that even work?
Dubois is going to try to stop her as hard as he can. He's gonna take her arm and restrain her and try to take her back to the others.
Yeah, she tries to push him off of her. Going, stop.
Make an athletics check, both of you.
Oh god.
Tetra, meanwhile, she's just gonna start dragging Rahaj away.
Hell yeah, Tetra.
Get your hands off me!
Hell yeah!
Oh my god. You tied, but the natural 20 always wins. So
I shove Dubois off of me.
Dubois, you can still cut me, man.
Uh,
Even in death, I want to cause a fight.
Tetra's bringing you into this next room here.
I
Either
guess.
put out the fire, or we need to get out of here. There's still people inside here trapped.
And I'm just staring at Dubois, and I explain what's going on.
All right, and as that happens, we are going to pick this up and finish it up next week. Thank you again for an awesome game. Everyone gets to add. Hold on, I need to do my calculation. So I need my Arithmancer to give me. That's 300 experience divided by 9.
33.3 repeating.
So everyone can add 34 experience points to their characters. A very tense and very. The most tense part though was when I started cutting out because I was actually afraid my computer would die. There, that was my fear this episode.
Also, Alana, I just want to tell Tristan, but oil and fire don't tend to mix. Especially
oil
when
and
you have
water.
water on it.
Oil and the water. That's what I was saying. You pour the water on it, it steams up.
Oh
nothing.
my
It
God.
keeps spreading. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that next week. If there's anyone still watching on Twitch or on YouTube, thanks for sticking for this long episode. I apologize for the length, but there's just too much good stuff happening. And of course, I guess. Well, if I have anything else to add, I'll just message you guys out again. Thanks for watching 20 Sides. We will see you again next Sunday. Yeah, give yourselves a pat on the back for surviving.
Good game, boys.
Oh, except Richard. No doubt about that.
Oh my God, Picard!
Richard,
Yeah.
I seriously